I had a lot of foods. I'm watching a new series called Hijack, so that was pretty nice. RMFG girl, pink hair, so cute, thank you. It's pretty alright, I guess. It's pretty cool. It doesn't really brush properly though, so that's a big-ish problem. Does not brush proper at all, seriously. Does that look slightly better, or is it like, I don't know, just I'm trying to see like how the fringe looks best. Um, Open. I'm just gonna clip this on, by the way. Thanks for saying so. Thank you. I don't really know what to do though. I mean, ow. Just hit my hand again. Is my snake out? Is there, I don't know, because I could maybe see about getting them out. Oh, thanks up, Adam. Curse wave. I'm pretty glad I'm back too. I had to just go downstairs and have some dinner. So that was fun. But now I'm away from that and none of my snakes wants to come out. That's fine. None of them ever want to come out. Seriously, it's like crazy. I want to see snake. Well, what snake do you want to see? Because I have 4 snakes. So, which snake would you rather see? Show us your red hair. I don't have any red hair. I don't have any. Hi, Abdul. You good? I'm good. I'm just waiting for one of my snakes to come out or something. So, hi, Abby. Hi, Mark. I'm just waiting for one of my beautiful little snakes to come out. But they don't want to come out though because they're currently like right under there. Seriously, like right in there. And I just don't want to come out. It's like a third capacity. This. Yes, Alice. Hi. Minnie, you're a gross dude. I know you are, but what am I? Seriously. Look adorable. Thanks, Abby. I try. I don't know what to do though. I had a game in mind, but it turns out the game is actually super duper rubbish bullshit. So I gotta totally find a new game and stuff. So that's fun. Anyway, what? You would what, Dustin? Seriously. Hey. What am I going to do? I think there's actually like Wi-Fi on this now, which is like totally different from earlier. There was no Wi-Fi earlier. No Wi-Fi. But now there is. So you're not being mean, Alice. No, it's a wig. Seriously, it's not my natural hair. My natural hair is more blonde. So yeah, this is not my natural hair, seriously. This is, yeah, if this was my natural hair, I would have had to bleach my hair so effing much, honestly. Thanks, Angel. You're adorable. Just ignore their chat. Thanks, Abby. I'm trying to. Proud, seriously. Trying to just get that confidence boost or something. 6'7". Wow. I never hear that. That's crazy. 6'7". Wait, is this just by myself? Oh. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna try and get my snake out or something. They're currently unable to get out. Yeah, Charlotte. Yes, I do. How did you guess so? You got mastermind, seriously. But yeah, that was a guess it's right on the money. Right on the money, seriously. AI. If I was AI, do you think I could not give myself better filters? Like, what are you even talking about, my guy? Seriously. Thanks, Abdul. Jesus loves everyone. Totally. Hey, Balpi. Can I do... Mum, what do you mean? No, you owe me. No, I was gonna say anyway. Hey, the Lord, blah blah blah. What, Martin? I have no idea what you're saying. Do you get a lot of hate? Yes, Charlotte. Yes. 1,000 times yes. So, you from London? Where do you think I'm from? Yes, with this accent, I have a very London accent, I'm told. I don't like certain parts of London though, because they can be pretty rough. Honestly, knife crime. You leave your street, you go on your balcony, you get stabbed by a pigeon, seriously. Your phone gets snatched by a black taxi. Hey, Allah. I know, Abby, seriously, all caps. I already answered that, Bow. No. Not so perfect, Laura. Say hi to me. I already said hi to you. You want me to say hi twice? Okay. Same here, a lot of crappy places in London. I grew up in Lewisham. Mother of all shitholes. I disagree, I grew up in Ilford. I once lived in Ilford, and there was this guy. We apparently stole when I say we stole, like air quotes, we apparently stole some like picture frames in Ilford. Like someone made a fence out of them, and then we got like a really angry letter saying just like, you better give us back our picture frames because otherwise we'll be very mad at you. So we gave them back. But yeah, anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Ilford. It's pretty rough as well. Anyway, how are you? I'm doing pretty okay. I'm just trying to manage my hair and stuff, basically. And I have this Lego thing in front of me, which is hardly relevant. I'm just kind of playing a game in the background because, I don't know, I'm trying to keep busy, trying to do things. I don't know. I don't feel like I'm going to do very well, though, because it's like half the time. Are they? No, my mini wigs that I have are not real, seriously. Thanks for asking about my wigs, though. Yes. This is a wig that I'm wearing because my natural hair is not so pink. Seriously. Meow meow. What are you talking about? What's behind you? Yes, snake. I love reptiles, and reptiles love me. We're one happy family or something. So, yeah. Now that your wig. Oh, okay, London Mass. Yeah, seriously. What is it then? Wow, I have no idea what you're talking about. Look in your tank. Yes, it's like moving about. Well, happy birthday then, Abdul. Have a happy birthday. What necklace you wearing? It's basically like a chip pink choker kind of necklace thing. It's got ruffles on it. It's quite cool. Anyway, I'm just trying to, I don't know, kill some zombies in the background. Oh my god, someone already left the game. This is not going well. Geezer. Seriously, no, I'm not a London geezer. I moved out of London. I am currently a Essex person. I'm not going to dox myself. Anyway, I'm doing pretty good at Black Metal. Yes, I'm playing COD, seriously. So we're now in 2019. I respectfully disagree. Primary never goes out. Dark Woke, seriously, it's coming back. Seriously. Making a big effort, big comeback, seriously. After Mr. freaking Handsy Epstein president gets out of the White House in 2028 or something, you know. But yeah. Gonna have a new president, Zohran Mamdani, and also hopefully a new prime minister as well. Kid Starve is not a good guy. That's why I'm voting for the Green Party next time. Ever play Escape from Tarkov? I have no idea what that is. Is that like a Russian gulag or something? Nikki, do you seriously think I can answer those questions on YouTube? Seriously? Has a terms of service. Honestly, it's nothing to do with the US. What's nothing to do with the US? What? Well, you're president. Unlikely. See, like, when I can't see the context of what you're saying, it's just like, because there's a delay, then I speak, then there's a delay, then you put the comment, and I'm like, I have no idea what you mean. Why do you think size again, seriously, these are like OnlyFans questions. This is YouTube. It's YouTube. It's not OnlyFans. Oh my god. Okay, I'm just gonna die. I just died. I was left by myself. I was abandoned by other people. Dagestan's not a country. Vote reform. Do you mean Siberia? No, don't vote reform. Reform's shit. Seriously. led by a geezer called Nigel Farage, who's a very gross, shit, rich prick. So, you know, if you thought that fucking the Conservatives were bad, fucking wait for reform, seriously. I mean, yeah. Basically, the snake lider is currently in its enclosure over there. Doesn't really want to come out because they're more like kind of nocturnal animals. Crashed it floating in the middle of the ocean. What? Trump is number one. Yes, Trump is number one. On the Epstein list. Yes. Number one unconvicted criminal in America or something. Yes. I mean, I'm not saying that he's a pedophile, but, you know, he pardoned a bunch of pedophiles. So, you know, you have to look at where the evidence goes. Like, a bunch of people that, like, did January 6th, like, armed insurrection traitors, he pardoned them. And some of them were pedophiles. So it does, you know, he also went to Epstein's Island. He also had, like, loads of credible accusations of sexual assault made against him. Walked into, like, you know, young girls' changing rooms at Miss, like, America. Those pageants. I mean, if it walks like a duck and it cracks like a duck and it looks like a fucking duck, then it is a duck, you know? The fuck is this thing? It's called a microphone. You uncivilized barbarian. Go back to your cave. Seriously. Thank you. Yes, pink is my colour. Very pink. As everyone says about his daughter, it's crazy. I know, seriously, Kara. Honestly. Just like, yeah, if I'd call out my daughter, then I'd be dating her. Seriously. It's just like, what? Okay. I don't want to know about you once farting. Please. We're not sharing fart stories all of a sudden. Duck deception. Duck dynasty. It's duck season. It's rabbit season. It's duck season. Rabbit season. Yeah, I love those OG Looney Tunes. They were amazing. Seriously. Question mark. Yes, question mark. I love your lippy bum. It's colour. Yeah, I got it on Temu. It was sparkly. Or like at least it was until it rubbed off because I just had a massive meal. So, you know, it's kind of like taking a little bit off. Can I fart like a duck? You can do whatever you want. You can fart like a goose. I believe you can fart like an elephant. I believe in you. You can do whatever you want to. Anyway. Yes, Mum. Do you have a boyfriend? No. Girlfriend? No. Whatever. Sir, God bless. You're just like a cuck, mate. Seriously. Just like, yeah. Waddle back to your cuck chair, please. And go on chanting. Merkel, Merkel. Yeah, you're going to invade Greenland. You're going to invade Venezuela. You're going to invade Europe. Because, I don't know. Mr. Tiny Person. I don't know. Mr. Orange Hand of, I don't know, Doritos wants to do so. Tell Jill Bell Tony has one soup. What does that even mean? Don't spam in the chat. Seriously. Because then I can't see the other people. It's lazy. Selfish. Show Lego. There's a Lego right in front of me. He's like the annoying orange before it was like even a thing or something. Why don't you like Trump? Because he's a murderer, rapist, paedophile, traitor, insurrectionist, criminal. Yeah, I think that's a good view. Yeah, he's all those things. So he's way worse than Cruel. Cruel is like the understatement of the century or something. Just like, oh yes, Stalin. The reason we don't like him is he was so cruel. So no, but yeah, I agree. But yeah, massive understatement. Yes. Way worse. Imperialist, that's true. Can we just throw out other things, please? Yes, I know, seriously. Yeah. What blows my mind is all these, like, American farmers, seriously. Just like, yeah, we vote for Trump because the fucking price of eggs is going to go down. And then just, like, gives all these freaking economic aid to, like, Argentina, seriously. Buying, like, Argentinian, like, soybeans or something. Just American farmers are just like, fuck. Seriously. Do they deserve it? Yes, they do. Because they voted for a moron, and, you know, they deserve to have their livelihoods destroyed. It's like with a child, seriously. Just like, you put your hand on a hot oven, you're going to get burnt or something. Like, otherwise I never learn a lesson or something. I'm a Christian. Blah, 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 blah. Respect Trump. You're not a Christian then. You're an antichrist. Seriously. You wake up in the morning saying, hail Satan, if you're, like, a self-described Christian, and freaking go on sucking off Daddy Trump or something. No. Yes, do not watch the new Melania movie. It's pretty shit, seriously. How one Ukrainian millionaire managed to weasel her way into the orange president's trousers No, I won't be watching that, seriously. Since JFK. Okay, right, seriously. We choose to go to the moon, freaking JFK, and then Donald Trump, we choose to go to McDonald's or something. And just like, what the fuck, seriously? I misunderstood the comments. I didn't even read your comment. I have no idea what you're saying. Eggs for $1,000 this week, seriously. Yeah. Shot themselves in the foot twice. 2 times. I want to see if you have a gag reflex. Not appropriate for YouTube. That's OnlyFans though. What are you talking about? Why are you talking about trying to even live in the USA? Well, because I don't live in the USA. I can't have like an opinion, seriously. It's like you don't even live in Germany. Why are you having fucking an opinion about, you know, Austrian painter guy? It's like, yeah, you don't even live in Stalin's Russia. You can't have an opinion. Seriously. Hate the wig. Well, I hate you, Mello. Sometimes I hate it. Sometimes it's itchy, but we all gotta do our best, don't we? Little Britain character, seriously. Welcome to Fat Fighters. Or something. I don't really remember those jokes though. It's like, yeah, instead of ice cream, have an ice cube or something. Don't make me ban people. You should actually freaking ban. He actually affects you. Yeah, he does, seriously. Have you ever heard the expression, America sneezes and the world catches a cold? Great Depression, have you ever heard this? You hate me. Who said I hate you, Mello? I love you. You're freaking twisting my words. Are you part of Chickens for KFC? No. I've never eaten KFC and I don't intend to. KFC is freaking fried poison grease flying through your face. Worse than McDonald's. And that is a freaking loaded statement, seriously. If there was ever one. Blake, blah, blah, blah. I don't know who's Blake. Thanks, Mars Cat, thank you. Meow. Yay, no. What's yay, no? Sound like the Founding Fathers or something. Hear ye, hear ye, hear ye. I may have had KFC. Word. Nice. What about chickens for Christmas? Turkeys. Well, you gotta have turkeys on Christmas, even though they're dry and disgusting. You wouldn't have turkeys like any other time of year, but only on Christmas, so. What's your opinion about Kid Starver? Oh, Kid Starver, our Prime Minister. Well, Kid Starver just loves implementing and carrying on austerity policy from the Conservatives that starves a bunch of children, so, you know. Yes. Kid Starver is currently in China, doing a tour of China, and he's also advocating closer ties with Europe. Although, what if there was a big organisation, such as, I don't know, call it maybe the European Union, I'm just throwing words out there, that could maybe give us a closer relationship with Europe. No, that would be too controversial. That would be too damaging to the electorate or something. No, we've got to have no progress at all, total line of boring shit centrism, and yeah. Kid Starver is like the UK's Emmanuel Macron, a hideously unpopular figure, but they're still in power because he's just clinging onto power with his nails. His nails are all bloody, he's just grasping it, just like power. But yeah, he's like Palpatine, but even more gross. The EU is quite damaging. Damaging to what? Yeah, it's a shit organisation. I don't like the EU. But yeah, the UK has suffered massively from leaving the EU. That's just what I'm saying. Well, no. I voted Brexit because... Yeah. Yes. Seriously. Yes. Yes, it was all rage bait, seriously. We give 300 million to the NHS. Or we give 300 million to the EU. Let's spend it on the NHS. Oh, that didn't happen. What? Not sure how well China will do, though. China's probably doing, like, all things considered, like, better than us currently. Seriously, we've had no growth for freaking 5 years since, like, COVID or something. Disgusting. Yes, I agree. China is disgusting. Authoritarian, totalitarian country. How did they build all this infrastructure and these dams? Oh, yeah, they don't have any rights in China, and they just bulldoze anyone that gets in their way. Genuine question, how much do you hate? How much hate do you get? Oh, not even try. Oh, okay. Femboy, yes, and femgirl. What about fembagirl, though? What about it? You already asked that question twice. Like, you're joking. Oh, Delk, you're joking. You're joking. You're joking. They're joking. Funny creature. I'm not a creature. I'm not a snake. Was meaning as a trade partner. I do wonder what changes they would want here. What, China or the European Union? I'm not sure what you mean. What the hell is this? This is your mirror. You're looking into the mirror of your soul, buddy, friend, guy. You're looking into a mirror. It's showing you your inner soul, your inner animal, your animalistic human nature, your animalistic animal person animal. That's what it's showing you. Weirdo. You're a weirdo. How am I weird? Just because I'm weird doesn't make me weird. Shut up, you're weird. I spit my tongue out at you and laugh at you in a very French accent. I can't actually do accents. They're very taxing for me to do. I can't do it. Cool beans. Cool beans indeed. I love that reel. I love just saying cool beans. Because it is cool beans. I don't know, like, all these backwards letters. Just like, yeah, just say what you mean. Putting all these anagrams in my face and you expect me to know what that means. I don't know. Dad must be so upset. Yes, he's so upset. But your dad is freaking even worse. Your dad's dead. Seriously. That's what your dad is. Can you say my name? All you gotta do is say my name. You're Beetlejuice. The Hutchie, aka Beetlejuice. You should convert back to what? What was I before this? I was never really Christian, so what should I convert back to? My religion is Lego. I love Lego. Look at all this Lego. I got Lego. What's name? Blonde. I'm not blonde. I'm pink. But yeah, name is Danny. D-A-N-I. Not D-A-N-N-I. Why? Sorry. My dad's dead. Yours wishes he was. My dad's actually having a really awesome life. He goes on holidays like freaking 6 times a year or something. So I don't think so. Jesus, honestly. Your dad must have so much invested in you, seriously. Just like, if my child doesn't do well, then I'm going to throw myself off this cliff. Or no, dads don't think like that. Seriously. I love retail boas. Red tail boas. I do have a red tail boa. It's a... what do you mean? Lego is not a kid's toy, seriously. It's a collector's item. It's collector's. Seriously. Collector's item. That's why it's so expensive nowadays. Do you have any idea how much of like a hobby everyone builds like? Seriously. Oh my god. Turn Jesus. No. Yes, are overacting. When did you convert? Who says I converted to what, sorry? Snakes are nicer in the chat. Snakes are nice. I'd want to get them out, but if you're alive in World War II, what role would you have played? Probably a cleaner or something. Or maybe a receptionist or something off the front lines, hopefully. What role would you have played? I'm curious. Very curious. Goofy. Just a tiny, weeny bit. Anyway, I'm going to put this back in my makeup drawer and maybe see if my snake wants to come out. You'd be in the resistance. What, the French resistance? Or the Russian resistance? Because the Russian resistance was actually, like, legit, seriously. Man. Have you seen this Russian war movie called, oh my god, what's it called? I don't fucking remember it, but, you know, it's pretty freaking epic and awesome. Fire in line would suit you. What, to be in the fire island? No, I think it would suit you. You should go. What, you're a coward? Front lines for you, mate. Improve yourself. I like it. Well, I'm a soldier. Do I guess front lines? That's the spirit. That's the spirit. Hopefully you're, you know, a soldier of the Allied side. Hopefully you're not a German soldier or a Romanian soldier or a Hungarian soldier or an Italian soldier or a Bulgarian soldier or a Japanese soldier. Be like the right kind of soldier, because, you know, no one respects German soldiers. Just like, we're all just like, yeah, they were all Nazis, which they were. So, you know, oh shit, fuck, I don't want to be in this game. Oh shit, it took me into a game. I don't want to be in a game, but it took me into a game. Why did you go? Oh, you mean convert? Well, when people say convert, people just mean, oh, did you convert to Christianity or something? I've never heard it used in that context before. Just like, yeah, you should convert it to female or something. I'm from Hungary. You gay, question mark? Yes, question mark? So it meant like you could protect us in war. I don't know, Ronnie. What do you think you could or something? Do you have experience crawling on your belly through the freaking mud and building trenches or something? I don't know. At Pound Town. Pound Town does not sound like a real place, chicken, something. So, thank God trains you. It trains you to be a massive Stan, Chad, if you will, at killing zombies. But you know, I don't even think this game's going to go pretty good. It's probably going to go pretty badly. Pretty bad. Pretty awful. Pretty awful. So, I'm going to see how I get, but I don't think I'm going to get like a decent, respectable score. I do support Trump. No, I'm like the opposite. I disrespect Trump. Irish Trump gets in a plane crash, and then he survives and gets eaten by sharks, but then he survives and gets launched out a catapult onto a cliff, and then as he's rolling down the cliff, a piano comes and lands on him. That's what I think should happen. Yes. Anyway. What the fuck are you doing just standing still? These idiots are just standing still. Oh my God, I'm just gonna knife them. Love your vids. Thank you, Brooke. Thank you. I know you before. I know you. I recognise you. What's in the pet tank? It's snakes, but they don't want to come out yet because they're nocturnal. So, I hope you go through what you just said about Daddy Trump. Seriously, already like such a cuck mentality. It's like, yeah. You didn't just insult a fascist daddy, ooh. No, I can't have anything bad said about him. The greatest person since Lincoln and stuff. No, do you support ice? No, I hope that ice gets frozen in Antarctica and then they get turned into an iceberg and sink the Titanic, which is made out of even more ice or something. So yeah, oh no, the Titanic, which is filled with ice officers, so you know. I should be frozen into an iceberg and then used to sink the Titanic, which is exclusively filled with ice officers. That's what I think. Thanks, Mazcat. There is no Lego, you liar. What does this look like in front of me? What is this? Yeah, Bella Ciao. Partigiano. Oh, Bella Ciao, Bella Ciao, Bella Ciao, Ciao, Ciao. Seriously. And also, like, French Revolution shit, so you know. Do you hear the people singing the song of angry men? Blah, 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 blah. Vicky Pollard. I actually really love that show, seriously. That's because I have a lot of female characteristics, chicken. That's probably the reason. It's like, I'm not gay, but it's the female characteristics. It's the hair, it's the curves, it's the freaking everything, seriously. Yeah. I mean, if he was to be watching just like a straight guy, freaking construction worker, I'd have like a hard hat on. And you'd be like, I'm not gay, but this average looking straight man over here, no. So yeah, it's not even gay then, it's just like straight or something. You don't say Lord Voldemort or something. Weird German name that I can't pronounce. Anyway, I'm from Essex, which is why I have this ridiculous accent and sound like I'm from Essex because I am Essex. Hairy guy. Who's hairy? I'm not hairy. Well, I've got hair on my head, but yeah. I have good hygiene. I don't like hair. Hair is the enemy. I wish I had like alopecia, but like only like from my scalp down or something, seriously. That's what I wish. And I feel so, oh my God, I just see those people with alopecia. I'm just like, wow, this guy. Honestly, envy. Jealousy even. I don't know. Where's your dog? He's currently downstairs, chilling out on the sofa with my mum because, yeah, he just likes to sleep sometimes. It's a little baby dog, so... love the hair, thank you. It's pink. Let me moderate up. Is technology the future? Is it any wonder why people are afraid of technology? Technology! Yeah. Technology is very, very scary. Where in Essex are you from? I'm from London originally, but then I kind of moved out Essex way. I was from Ilford. So, yeah, very, 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 very London. Very bad London. There's good London, like Kensington, where all the museums are. And then there's bad London, like Ilford. So, you know, don't be from Ilford. You say it like it's supposed to be an insult, just like, oh my God, they were. Wait, so yeah, seriously, so do a lot of people. I don't know. Yes, this marvellously pink hair, I did not bleach it, because if I was to bleach my hair this colour, it would all fall out. Don't bleach your hair, guys. I've bleached my hair a few times. And the same effect can pretty much be achieved with a wig. Anyway, I'm dead. I decide. Please let this game end. I don't want to be back. Oh my God. 666. Why are you all hail Satan? No. Demon behind. There's no demon behind me. Shut up, seriously. Doing a cross thing. Boop, 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 boop. I'm protected. I'm wearing a necklace of garlic. It can't get me. Anyway. Oh shit, I dropped my control. Okay, I'm back with the control. It's perfect. OMG, you're disgusting. Seriously. There's an entire galaxy waiting to disgust you, mate. Seriously. Were you born in a cave or something? Yes. This is, if you're disgusted by me, then you will be thrown up every single day of your life when you leave your house. And I look forward to that. Who is this? This is me. I mean, yeah. Just me. Have a good night. You too. Man, I don't know who said what. I'm so freaking behind. Satan. No, Dad isn't behind me. No, Jesus is behind me. Jesus Christ, our Lord and Saviour. Ooh. No, Satan is behind you. It's not behind me. I'm on the side of Jesus. You're on the side of Satan. You're satanic. The Antichrist even. No. Just like the billionaires. Seriously. Dagestan's not a real place. Plastic personality. I have much more than a plastic personality, Ricky. If real name. Ricky the rodent. Ricky the... I don't know. I can't say that. But, you know, this is YouTube. I can't say certain things. But, yeah. Okay. Wrong. Wow, okay. That told me. Well, I was going to say this, but you said wrong. So, you know. I guess I'll shut up now. Okay. Certified yapper. That's what live streaming is. Have you ever been on live? What do you think it involves? Just sitting still, hunched over a freaking jar of marmalades? No. Involves talking, so. Melissa, what is this? This is me and my very pink hair. And this Lego fairy right next to me. Do you see this Lego fairy? It's a fairy made of Lego. I made it myself, so it's pretty good. I was playing Origins. I'm doing pretty shit though, because I'm not even trying really. I'm just trying like to play in the background. Take my mind off. Or vote Bird or Giza. What do you want me to do a vote? What does vote mean? Okay, Melissa. You're a gamer. I'm a pretty shit gamer. But yeah, I try to be a gamer. You're creative, thank you. I try to make like a bunch of stop motion stuff, so you know. That's what I tried to do. You're making Lego Porsche. What? That's nice. It's actually cool. I don't want to be in this game. I'm gonna leave. It's migrating hosts. I didn't want to do this, but it's migrating. I hate when this happens. Why was I the host of the game? I just have multiple Lego cars next to my bed. I might be slightly addicted. I think that is more than a slight addiction, mate. So, yeah. What's behind you? It's a snake. Snake in its composure. That is a snake right there. Why do you talk in gay? Because, wow, this might come as a surprise to you. But... By the way, like, why is this like... Okay. Yeah, see, that's how you want it. You want it like this. You want it like all the way, like covered up to your fingers. Cool. See? I've got it on my fingers now. Looks so cool. I need to repaint my nails at some point though. Strand up. That is not a command. Strand. What do you want me to do? Strands of string. I don't know what that means. 360. You're given contradictory orders. What are you, an ICE agent? Are you an ICE agent giving me contradictory orders and then shooting me for doing nothing wrong? WTF. If I had like £1 for every time that was said, I would be up to my neck in it. No, L-Dog. No. What are you keeping back there? I keep tarantulas. I keep 4 snakes. I have a red-tailed boa constrictor. I have a python. Percy the pansexual python. And I also have 2 corn snakes, so that's what I have. Besides pink, what colour do you like to wear the most? Probably pink, white, I don't know. Poo flavoured cake or cake flavoured poo? Obviously, poo flavoured cake, seriously. Because at least that won't make you sick if you eat it, if it's poo flavoured. Python. Yeah, Ricky. Would you have a problem, mate? Snakes can be pansexual. I believe so. I think I did junior high school. No, I didn't go to high school. I went to something called secondary school, which is exclusive to the UK. That sounds like a very American expression, so you'd be forgiven. Excuse me. I'm ones to come out though, because it never really comes out. So, what are you building? I doubt it, Hunter. I doubt it. I doubt it very much so. I wish I could have snakes, but my landlord said no pets. Landlords are scum. Landlords are scum. All landlords are scum. They're disgusting. Landlords, the parasites. That's what I call them. But yeah. You should bring a snake into your landlord's bedroom and then like get like a really big snake and then just like, I don't know, tie your landlord down and then have your landlord be eaten by the snakes. I mean, am I saying that all landlords deserve to be eaten by massive titanoboas? Am I saying that? Yes, I am. Every single one. Anyway, I own a very nice apartment in London. Do you want to live there? It's vacant. No, thank you, music lad. I'm pretty good because you'd probably play very loud music all the time and I just would not be able to keep my mind on my head. Seriously, my brain would be very sore from all the music all the time. Seriously. So I'm sorry. I have to put my foot down when it comes to my mental health. What's the thing you're most proud of yourself you've accomplished? Probably like learning to drive. I got like a driving license. So also this channel. So, you know, that's probably that. That in this channel. Did you go to Charles Lucy's in Colchester? I did not go to Charles Lucy's. Is that supposed to be a school? I did not do that. Your Lego is shit. Tush Tanny. Pish posh my gosh. I disagree with that. No. Of course it's not shit. I have amazing Lego. I built a lot of it myself, so mental health is already fucked. Okay, Mickey, Ricky, Picky, Pookie, Shitty, Shotty, Shit. That's your name. Can you make me moderator? Yeah, very excited. Let me do that now. You're so rude to me. I was never rude to you. I was just saying you probably keep me up with all your music, would you not? Or you just called the music lad because, I don't know, other reasons. How was I rude? If anything, it was the other people who were being weird to you. And I think they were mean. That's why you got only 400 views in 4 years. I got way more than 400 views. What the fuck are you talking about? Seriously? No, it's obviously not true. Have you seen my subscriber count? Anyway, pink hair bloke is triggered. How am I triggered? I'm just reacting to a comment. Do I sound triggered or something? I need to speak to your manager. It's like, I'm offended. God. No. No. Can you shout out Annabelle? Shout out to Annabelle, guys. You should all subscribe to Annabelle because she's amazing. Guys, subscribe to Annabelle. There is no God, blah, 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 Muhammad, blah, 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 blah. People who spam are not very good Muslims. So, you know, stop spamming or forever be in isolation from Allah, whom you love. So, no worries, Annabelle. No worries, Annabelle. Only 87 subscribers. Right, yes. Guys, I only have 87 subscribers. What am I going to do? God, seriously. Can you give me a shout out? Yes, Brooks Hiley. Is it Hailey or Hiley? Brooks. Everyone go and subscribe to Brooks Hiley. Hiley. Brook person. Go subscribe to Brookie. Yes, GS up. Yes. Yes as well, Claire. Yes. You're a troll and a liar. No, I'm not. When did I lie to you? When did I misrepresent anything? I disagree. The answer in a very straightforward question. Do you do both ways, Raoul? Do you mean both ways as in top and bottom? Because no, I'm exclusively a bottom. Plus, I'd never date girls because I just, no. Men, big muscly men is who I'm interested in, okay? No one else. Have to have big muscles. I guess personality is important though, so there's that. Well done to you for subscribing to Annabelle. That's amazing. Please stay calm. Man, stop spamming that bullshit, seriously. People just like spamming. I can't like read all the comments when someone's just spamming the same thing over and over and over and over again. Are you LGBTQ PS5? No, I'm not sour. I'm LGBTQ plus PS4. I have a PS4, so. Are you meeting wearing a wig? What do you mean? What, am I wearing a wig right now? No, this is not my real hair. This is actually a wig. I have my normal blonde hair underneath this. That's why it comes up so much. Like, look at this. My scalp is not that tall. No, I have my normal blonde hair under this. Oh my god, just ban this piece of shit, honestly. Blah, 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 blah. Ban them. Ban them forever, seriously. Is that putting bullshit about God? Like, every single freaking spamming it 1,000 times in the chat. I can't read other people's comments, honestly. By the way, Brooke, I'm going to make you a moderator now. Sorry I didn't before, but that guy just kept on freaking making just like freaking stuff and stuff, you know? You are very pretty. Thank you, KW. Thanks. Jesus. Okay, sorry, Beth. Okay, whatever. Whatever you say, mate. Love it raw. Right. You're very representative of all London people, aren't you? Can we see the blonde hair? Yeah, sure you can. The same fucking guy. Oh my god, Jesus fucking Christ, honestly. Someone like freaking ban them forever. Ban them, just hide them from the channel, seriously. Same fucking guy. You ban them and they just come back stronger, seriously. Just like, yeah, we read your bullshit fucking statement. You don't need to post it 1,000 million times in the chat, seriously. Because how am I expected to read anything? Can you please stop swearing? I don't know what swearing is. I don't think I swear. I said ducking. I didn't say fucking. I said duck. No, I said duck. Duck. Shit. Shoot. Oh, shoot. Frick. Bloody. Bloody's not a swear word, right? Yeah, bloody. But yeah, no, I can't say that. I have to say duck all the time. So, anyway. Jesus is mythology. I to somewhat agree. Hi, Esma. Hello. What's up, guys? I know Annabelle, seriously. I can't, like, read anything. Hello. Betsy Flermenberg. Fall River, Massachusetts. Shout out. Cool. I got stabbed in the arm yesterday. Cut it off then, because your arm will surely fester. So, you know, you need to cut off your arm and... Wait, and hi, gal or bots right now? What, me? I'm not AI, I'm not a bot. And I am a... Oh my god, the same person! Freaking... Oh my god, L-Dog, seriously. Timed out for 1.8 hours, that's not enough seconds, so just be back straight away. Honestly. Evil, damn, scary. I'm not evil. Do I look evil? I'm not evil. What are you talking about? What breed are you? I'm Homo sapien. 666. This is not a satanic chat. I don't know what you're talking about, mate. Seriously. Some people are just in the chat being all just like, hail Satan. And I'm just like, no, I don't say hail Satan. I say hail 6-7. Do you like bearded dragons? I do. And bearded guys as well, I guess, you know. Lazy Townsend. What the frick is that? Such an inspiration to transgender community. So very thank you. You're so welcome. Yeah, you don't need to put that in the chat all the time. Jeez. It's really hard telling who's like sincere, seriously, because you hear something nice and it's just like, that sounds, okay. Yes. Said that a few times, Scour, didn't you? I gotta go, by the way, I need to sleep. Well, good night, Claire. Have sweet dreams. Are you tall? Yeah, I'm 6 foot tall. Seriously, I'm very tall. I'm taller than you. So that's how tall I am. Seriously, I'm very tall. And that doesn't look it, but I'm very tall. 6 foot. 6 feet. 6 feet tall. Sure you are. I am 6 feet tall. Do you doubt me? You doubt me at your peril. But yeah, no, I am 6 feet tall. So I'm 6'7". Wow. You got me beat. You got me so beat. You got me so beat, honestly. No, I'm not 6'7". I am nowhere near that, so. Alright, I'm going to go and do some freaky stuff with anime chatbots. Bye! TMI. TMI, but cool. Thanks for popping in, though. Now you can go and do a Deus Ex Machina or something. I climb you like personal jungle gym. Right. Sure you would. I'm sure you're a very fit person and wouldn't easily get out of breath at my freaking ankles or something. I disagree. The blah blah blah. Okay, you're gotten rid of, so. Drag queen or something? Question mark? Yes. On the something question mark. Hung up. What the hell are you even saying? Supposed to call you queen. You can just call me Danny, that's my name. Danny. D-A-N-I. Danny. Danai. Be both pronounced Danny. It's not Danai, it's Danny. But with an I and then like a heart on the eye or something, so. All clothes are fake. I don't know like what you're even saying. Just like, yeah, your clothes aren't real. Just like, yeah, they're clothes. It's clothes, honestly. I don't know what WSG is. I have no idea. Hell is that? It's Lego, you dummy. It's Lego. It's Lego boat. Are you British? Yes, I am the typical average British person. Being very British. I'm so British. I'm so British, I'm just like spinning in circles. We all love the monarchy. And we all love the freaking austerity that our totally uneven government has had in place since freaking 2010. Easy. Well, like I said, it's not like I said, I made it up. I made it up. Seriously. Yes. I don't need to know that you guys farted. I do not need to know. Add you on Grindr. Your name is Slammer. 21 centimeters. Right. It's a bit too, yeah. TMI for a lot of this stuff, guys. You don't need to text all this stuff. Seriously, I don't know why this is turning into some kind of freaky OnlyFans video. No, I'm just here to talk about games and Lego. I'm just Lego fairy, so. Stuff that people put in the chat. Oh my god. What's your biggest root vegetable? You've shoved that. Okay, right. You'd love to know, wouldn't you? But you'll never find out. Tommy Robinson is a arsehole. Yes, we agree. We completely agree. Yes, they're an absolute arsehole, a traitor, scumbag, and stuff. So, yeah, we agree. It's not a go fairy. I'm very happy with it. Floats as well. So, you're new. You are new. Okay, but yeah, Lego is really expensive though. So you got to, yeah, Lego is so expensive, honestly. You don't want to be in the UK. I don't know what you're talking about, mate. Excuse me. Yeah, no, there's floating water. Blink twice if you're being held against your will. I'm not even going to blink to spite you. I will never blink again. You will never see me blink again. Never. I'm in the UK. I'm in the UK too. UK food is not bad. Just find the right spots. Yeah, I just like curry and Chinese. China and curry. It's basically what keeps me sustained right now. Seriously. But yeah. We'll slide this over here. Basically. I might see if one of my snakes wants to come out though. I mean, did you guys want to see one of my snakes? I don't know. Might get one of them out. I'm from the US. Hello from America. You blinked twice. No, I didn't. No, I didn't blink. You're imagining things. You're being very, very, very imaginary. I did not do that. Interesting fact about you. I once drunk piss because someone lied to me and said it was lemonade. But in my defense, I was 5 years old, so. Next fact. Curry and Chinese isn't UK food though. Yeah, chicken tikka masala is. Although it's like ostensibly Chinese and, you know, although it's extensively like curry, it's like exclusively like made like in UK, but like a UK chef or something. So yeah, just all the sugar that we put into that shit, that's what we did. The British, we just ruined it. I am quite good Chinese and man. Okay, hello, where are you from? I'm from Essex, also known as the world of chocolate, also known as the world of plastic, because a lot of people in Essex got a lot of plastic surgeries. I got drunk and woke up next to a donkey, and he wasn't happy. Is that an actual story, or are you just saying that to impress me? Like you're from freaking The Hangover or something. I just found your video. Isn't it awesome from Texas, USA? Thank you, Texan. Seriously. Good day. That's not what Texas people do. But yeah, I tip my hat to you. I tip my bonnet. So, you don't like mature men. Oh, okay. Right. Casually watching cars as you go past. That's fine. Just don't walk into a car. Just do not please get run over, because that would be very bad. I'm asking you. Do I like mature? Yeah, of course I like mature men. Of course I do. It's basically like I date like anyone like my age or like older than me. I don't really like dating people younger than me because I want to be the immature one. I can't be the immature like funny one if freaking there's someone. No, I gotta be the young one. I gotta be the pretty one. I gotta be like the immature one, guys. I need to. Anyway, yeah, I've dated people who are like 30 something years old before or something, like 10 years older or something. So, I mean, that was a bit of a gap, but it's still pretty okay. You're 61 in London. No wonder you have a flat then. Yeah, it's a bit older than 30 though. It's a lot older than 30. It's a lot older. What's your age? I'm 24, so I'm just under half your age or something. Did you know the British accent is used here in the USA because it sounds posh? Yep. Yeah, it's used all the time in Star Wars though, isn't it? Just like if you want to make someone sound evil, make them sound British. It's like, yes, I come from Britain, the land of fox hunting. We have all of these fabulous universities, darling, like Cambridge and Oxford. Yes, yeah. Nah, it's Timu Tony. Timu Tony. Timu Tony. It was Timu. I'm dating a 38-year-old. Okay. Knuckles. Adam's apple. Wow, these are things that I clearly do not have. What knuckles are you talking about? Straight to the vet and PTSD. You give me way too much agency. Can I have a shout out? Yeah, of course you can, Ollie Simmons. It's a snake behind me. Also a Komodo dragon. I can spoil you. Good. I'd love to be spoiled, Ewu. That'd be nice. But, yeah. I used to live in London. I used to live in Ilford. But now I moved. Now I'm from Essex, so... It's my fish face. Wait. Fish face. Meanwhile, people with like plastic surgery, they have like the opposite of fish face. They have stretched out, manic, terrible face. Where everything is just lifted and tucked and it just doesn't look right. No one should have to answer inappropriate questions. That's what I mean, Cherry Blair Witch. I'm trying not to. I like your personality. Thank you, DCXXVI 1978. Thank you. It isn't Halloween. No, it's fish season. Mate lives in Alfred. Did you ever go to Madstone? I know Alfred, but I didn't go to Madstone. Maidstone? No, I don't think I did. Not in London. Is your hair real? Or is it like real hair? Clown. Oh, that's not very nice, my guy. That's so mean. Like a clown. I'm not Pennywise, don't worry, I'm not going to eat you. I love Pennywise, though. hi, kiddos. And he just goes to eat them all. Oh my god, I love him. I just want to, oh my god, Pennywise. I love Pennywise. We need like a second season of Welcome to Derry, like now, like stat, okay? We need it. We need it. Parody of a person. Meanwhile, you're a boring. I'm a rich daddy. Of course you are, you live in London. Anyone who lives in London has to be rich because you like rent's so terrible. Bye clown. Bye cloud, sorry. I had clown in my head, so. All that shit and you left the men butt chin. The Family Guy chin is respectable. I don't know what you're talking about. This is the chin that Peter Griffin has. Oh my god. And Stan from American Dad. I'm filthy rich, just not rich. I'm filthy rich, just rich. I am filthy rich, just rich. What do you mean? You're contradicting yourself. I don't get what you mean. Do you like Stranger Things? No, Ali Simmons. I hate Stranger Things season 5. They ruined it. They ruined Stranger Things. They did like They did like the Game of Thrones treatment where they just ruined it, and now I can never watch it again because it's ruined. Yeah. Lamo, people claiming to be rich. Yeah, seriously. Hi, bruv. Hey, bruv. Hey, bruv. OMG, yes. What kind of gender are you? Saying got a lot of money means you're only after the clap. Yes. I don't have the clap though. I'm very clean. I'm very hygienic. Do you have a rich boyfriend? No. If I had a rich boyfriend, I would have a lot of surgery. Anyway, you just need sweet. Oh, okay, no, I missed that. Sorry. You walk in sin. Okay, so do you. Not clap, I mean riding. Ah, okay. I thought it was just like, yeah, you have a ST dick. No. Anyway. So don't show your neck fat. My neck is freaking here. I just have a freaking choker on. Do you have a problem with that or something? Some people just like wearing chokers or something. And you just give me grief for it. Give me grief for something that, I don't know. It's part of the outfit or something, innit? It's a choker. Do I have a brother or sister? What? I love your hair. Thanks. Cone on doll. What does that mean? I'm not sure what you mean, sorry. Knuckles. What do you mean, knuckles? Knock you out with these knuckles. I'd be like, ow. Ow. 2 years ago, Halo Madless. 2 years ago. Crazy long time ago. Crazy. Insane. Ages ago. Anyway. Can I have mod, please? Yes, you can, Luke. Yes. Many mucho people. I just make mod out of nowhere just because I love them. I'm watching your live stream in Ghostbusters. Do you mean the original Ghostbusters or the all-female remake or the other remakes after that? I don't know. It's a lot of Ghostbusters. Stalin or Trotsky? Obviously Trotsky. Say what you will about Trotsky, and he was a pretty asshole kind of guy. But yeah, obviously you choose Trotsky over Stalin, seriously. It's like the Animal Farm book or something. You got Napoleon and you got little freaking, what's his name? Trotsky. I think that guy's name was Trotsky in freaking Animal Farm. That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, no, obviously Trotsky. Gender are you? Gender fluid. But also female and she, her. She, her pronouns, or I will destroy you. With my brain. That's what plastic surgery looks like. Don't get plastic surgery. It doesn't work. Plastic surgery doesn't work. You look the same age. It's just they do this to your face. They do this. They do that to your face. So that's why you should have plastic surgery. Because it's very bad. Don't get it. Worst unsolicited life advice. It was solicited. What are you talking about? Kim Jong or Elon Musk? Yeah, Elon Musk is fucking crazy. Hair plugs McGee. I call him Hair Plugs McGee. Boring, fat, bloated, Ronald McDonald, South African, billionaire, freaking Emerald Mine inheritor or something. I don't know. Stop, Marine 14. No. Chromosomes. You're not my scientist. You're not my doctor. Why should I tell you? I'm from Essex, so... I mean, what's the worst you've ever received? What? I like a lot of restaurants that go, they come in the same label as the food contains traces of... Wow, okay. I actually work in a restaurant, so, you know, if I like, had to advertise that, like, no one would eat at my restaurant. Seriously. But no, I'm not in the business of giving, like, nuts to people with nut allergies, because then that would make them die. And I currently don't want to do that because I'm not a murderer and I don't want to go to prison. So yeah, do not give nuts to people with nut allergies, guys. Fun facts, you're in a few groups. Kill. What the duck? I don't know. Yeah, so tends to be a bun. Okay. Pretending. My fingers just will not crack, like, at all. Oh, I was in Ipswich. Word, that's actually so close to me. Ow. I got it mad. You are mad. I lost faith in humanity, but it's entertaining. Yeah, humanity is very entertaining. Nothing's boring, especially nowadays. Try me. Try you in what way? Music lad something something. Who is apparently very rich. What happened to your face? My face is the same as it's always been. I don't know what you're talking about. It's my normal face. Normal face. I've had no work done on it at all. Except the filler. But we don't talk about that. Should I put on my Ghostbusters 2 uniform? Isn't the Ghostbusters 2 uniform the same as the Ghostbusters 1 uniform? I'm confused. In the Bibble. Yes, I agree. Just like in the good old Bibble. No, Fred. How about you do the same? You probably have a higher voice than I do, Fred. You're like that Fred kid who was on YouTube freaking 20 years ago or something. That guy was just on so much helium, it's crazy. So much helium. It's ridiculous. Hey, how are you? Hope you're well. I'm pretty good though. I'm okay. I'm just trying to hold my hands entirely within my sleeves. So they're very long sleeves. Are you a ginger? Yes, I have no soul. That's why I'm trying to hide my natural gingerness, my natural ginge, behind this beautiful pink thing so no one sees how ginger I really am. But yeah, I'm Irish. I come from Ireland, so... A rumour is you leave the toilet seat up. That rumour is wholly founded. It is slander. Slander against my good name of always closing the toilet seat. This is surely a malicious repugnance spread by my enemies and other such malefactors. It needs to be put to bed immediately because that is utterly untrue and false. What do you mean, rumour? PFT. Ghostbusters 2 was an alright movie. I prefer the first one, but I mean, sequels rarely live up to freaking, you know, the original. Imagine if they made a Titanic 2 and just like, oh yeah, the Titanic 2. What would they even make it about, seriously? Freaking, from the iceberg's perspective, just like an innocent iceberg going along and then suddenly attacked by this raging, rabid cruise ship just out of nowhere. Crazy. Thanks, Olev. Gorgeous hair, babes. Thank you. My throat went really dry all of a sudden and you're casting a spell on me. Making me die of dried up throat syndrome. That's true, L-Dog. I agree. Whatever floats your boat and sinks your ship. I have a very big boat though. How do you make a boat that's not sunk? You just make it very big. And that's what I did with this Lego ship. It's probably all the testosterone. I have no testosterone, Jack. I inhale estrogen. And exhale testosterone. I just do that all the time, every time. This is my Lego boat. It's pretty big. I could probably use it as like a flotation device or something. Seriously, it's that big, honestly. And if I was Lego size, it would be pretty nice to ride on or something. It floats though. I'm not a bully. No, you are not a bully. You're an ally. Love the lipstick. Thank you, artist apocryphy. Thank you. Apothecary. Apocrypha? It's very apocryphal of you. I'm happy with 16-foot fishing boat. I have a 16-foot Lego boat though. Did you know that my Lego boat is actually 16 foot tall? Did you know this? Did you know? I built a 16-foot long Lego boat. But no one talks about that because, I don't know, I hardly make any videos on it anymore because, I don't know. I've already made so many. Come on, dogs is war. Plenty of room under bridge. Trolling. What? Okay. Personally reminds me of Catherine Tate. I am bothered. I don't know who Catherine Tate is. Who's Catherine Tate? I've heard of her. But I don't know who this weird bitch Catherine Tate is. Catherine Taylor-Jones. I don't know who this is. I know who Gemma Collins is. Wait, did you say you built a 16-foot long Lego boat? Yeah, I did, Fred. Check my channel. It's like what I'm famous for or something. I made a 16-foot Lego boat. Did it float? I couldn't try it because it's 16 feet long. Do you think I can carry it? I had to build it in 3 pieces, so it's connected by a bunch of Technic parts. Yeah, it's a 16-foot tall. Check my channel if you don't believe me. 16-foot tall, long Lego boat. And just like, yeah. Catherine Tate, she's a comedian from the 2000s. Oh, wait, was she the apprentice in Doctor Who? Was that her? Like, she was an apprentice in Doctor Who. I think she was in some stuff, wasn't she? Yeah, was she in Doctor Who? Because I might know who she is if she was in Doctor Who. If she was not, then I don't know. Wasn't she Donna from Doctor Who? Yeah, I never said it wasn't Jude's. What are you talking about? Is she who I'd meant meet at Pounds? Okay. You're obsessed, mate. You're obsessed. Honestly. Where did my thing go? Oh, yes. Right, what sits in the kitchen getting smaller and smaller? That's a very dark joke, that is, I suppose. Yes. I'm sure a baby has before, but do your real voice. This is my real voice. Look at my entire channel. Find me a freaking video or clip of me doing like a deep voice. You'll never find one. And you never will, honestly. If I was to do a deep voice, it'd be like you doing a really high-pitched, ridiculous feminine voice. It just wouldn't sound right. So, can you say happy birthday? Right, no, I'm not going to do that. Kalashka. Because, you know, I'm not racist like you. Anyway. Hello, you're new. Hi, Stuart. I'm just here with, I don't know, a bunch of other people who are getting me to say abominable things, but I refuse to because I'm smart. Stay you. Thanks, artist. Thank you. Trying. I don't want to round someone else's. I need a Monster Energy supply drop. I'm so bloody tired, seriously. I used to drink Monster Energy freaking at 4 a.m. at night, seriously. And I'd never get asleep. I used to just drink Monster Energy. I drank 4 a night and I freaking died, honestly. And those were the green ones as well, the freaking OP ones. I drank Monster Energy, the green ones. They were so good. But they just fucking kill you. They're worse than Coke, honestly. But yeah, I love them though. Like, no one's ever made anything as tasty as Monster Energy drink. Nothing that ever goes down so well. But they're so fucking poisonous, honestly. But yeah, it's a shame. Because if they were like healthy, if Monster Energy was healthy I would be freaking hooked up to an IV drip of Monster Energy. That's what I'd be. Honestly. I'd just freaking be walking around like I was on cocaine all the time if I had like constant access to Monster Energy. If you have Monster Energy, it's basically just like you're on cocaine. The amount of caffeine is just like crazy. Just like you take some and you just like freaking you run to work, you know. It'd be cheaper than driving. You just take Monster Energy and just run everywhere. Seriously. And you can. Because Monster Energy is just amazing. The non-pink top makes you look even more pink. Thank you. I do have a pink top, but you know, it's like, it's not as good. It just freaking all blends together in one pinky mess or something. Bro, the most Monster Energy I've ever drunk is 16 cans of Monster. I felt a little high. Seriously, that is way too many. How are you alive? You should be dead. I'm talking to like a ghost. I'm talking to a dead man. Oh my god, wow. I'm communing with like the afterlife or something. But yeah. RIP Catherine O'Hare, I have no idea who that is. I can win a Formula 1 race for Monster Energy, yes. Supported by Monster Energy, the new London Marathon, and you just watch people freaking jumping over freaking the Tower Bridge or something. Just not even fucking running at that point, they're just jumping because they've got so much energy. Just bend their knees and they jump from one part of London to the other because they're just freaking cockroaches. They're freaking insects at that point. They've got insect strength, they're like an ant. They can carry like 10 cars on top of their back or something. You was cooking for your mother earlier. Yeah, I was. Real dummy. That hurts my feelings. The Coke is so cute. Sorry if I spelled it wrong. No worries. Get a job. I have a job, Matthew. My job is telling you to go fuck yourself. So you know. Anyway. Reduce what you drink. Yeah, 16 cans is way too much, seriously. 16 cans is a hideous amount of Coke. I mean Monster Energy. If you want to drink 16 cans of Monster Energy, there are faster and easier ways to kill yourself than drinking 16 cans of Monster Energy. Seriously, find a cliff or something, because that is just an inappropriate waste of resources to be doing that. So yeah, do not drink 16 cans of Monster Energy. That'd be very good. It's like if I was to chug like a bathtub of Coca-Cola, but like, I don't know, would it be sweet for a while? I'd probably be drinking it. It'd probably be like awful though, because it'd be like warm Coke if it was a bath. I mean, I wouldn't have like an ice bath. I could put like only Coke in my hot tub and then just freaking drink out of it, but then it'd be all hot and disgusting. Warm Coke is fucking horrible. Do not drink warm Coke. So yeah, I'd probably have to make it like an ice bath, but then I'd probably die of hypothermia or something. So the most Monster Energy is drink up like 4 to 5 times a day. Yeah, easily. Easy. I was drinking like 4 a night sometimes, seriously. When I was like freaking staying up to 4 o'clock in the morning. I just freaking had the energy. You drink vodka. Vodka is healthier than drinking Monster Energy. Facts. 20 cups of tea is a good substitute for Monster. I would never drink tea. Tea is disgusting. Tea just doesn't have that same kick that Monster Energy does. I would just need to drink a freaking ungodly amount of tea to even come close to the most basic inkling of Monster Energy. I can't work out your accent. Where are you from? North London or Hertfordshire? I'm from London. So yeah, that's where I'm from. Blood. They had to filter my blood, seriously. They had to filter all the Monster Energy out of your blood because it was just crazy. You damned fluid. Yes, I'm very fluid. I'm so fluid that I'm Monster Energy. I'm so fluid that I'm 60% water. Did you know that everyone is like 60% water? It's a fact. You're just like a bag of water. Someone pokes you and you just start leaking because you're all a bag of water. Like you're 60-70% water. Did you know this? Did you know? Why is the side of my face like, oh, it's this thing, it's a shadow. I thought that was some kind of freaking scar or something for a sec. I was like, what the frick? Where in London? I moved out of London because it was too expensive. But I used to live in Ilford in London. I used to be in Ilford. That was pretty... actually. Oh my god! The part that doesn't care. That's not a question I can answer on YouTube. This isn't only, this has a terms of service. So yeah. What in the world? Good golly, I'm freaking pierced. I cannot tell something if something or something. You got a troll PP. Yeah, got this troll PPing. FFF's another ambulance. What? Except what? I don't know, what did I say? I already forgot what I said. This is my Lego Ferry. Do you like my Lego Ferry? Your chat is nuts. Yes. You see how it rubs off so much on me? Maybe I'd be a normal, well-adjusted individual if, you know. I almost finished my Porsche from earlier. Nice, Eddie. Continue. Make a Porsche. Was at 4, I'm now at drunk. Most took me till 7. Finish all the energy drinks. Parents notice. Wow. The doctor's just going to stare at you. Your dentist's going to be like, you're going to have to do a complete dental replacement or something. Wow, that is a lot. You wonder. Only 16-year-olds can handle the sheer amount of freaking having 600,000 million bajillion lots of energies a day. You sound like completely nuts. I disagree. I think you do. You're not a real person. You're an alien. Come to dilute the chat. You're a heretic. Heresy. Yeah. Dilute the stream with your satanic antichrist bullshit. That's what I think. If you ask my opinion, hail Satan. You must be from Mission, BC, Canada. I have no idea what the fuck that is. I don't even know what Canada is. Is Canada a country? I don't know. It's in Canada where the pyramids are. I don't know. They're just built different, can't lie. I can't argue with that. You obviously seem built different, and I'm sure that you are fully, yeah, I'm positive that you are built different, so. Nuclear green monsters kill yeah, freaking drink 16 Monster Energies. It's the equivalent to drinking, like, petrol or bleach. It's not good, seriously. It will rot your insides. It will rot them from the inside out, and it will just freaking die. You'll die. Get a crazy amount of freaking caffeine withdrawals. Crazy amount of caffeine withdrawals. Yeah, you're right. I'm an alien here to piss you off. I knew it. Do you see? Do you see this? They just admitted it. They admitted it. Seriously. I knew that my flaming sword of truth could cut through the lies of this alien charlatan coming to the chat to dilute your pure minds with their alien heretical Mars, Venus, Mercury, Jupiter bullshit. Seriously. But don't worry, girly pops, we survived. The alien attack, the War of the Worlds, if you will. War of the Worlds, that was a shit movie. Don't go on Amazon Prime and watch War of the Worlds with Ice Cube. It's a shit movie. It's just him reacting on a computer screen, just going just like, oh damn, and just that's the freaking movie, and that's it. It's a shit movie. It's the worst movie ever. Do not see freaking War of the Worlds. See the Tom Cruise War of the Worlds, because at least then you can watch Tom Cruise just looking like this the whole time. That's what he looks like the whole movie. He just goes around freaking just doing that and just dying to the aliens. I love your leopard print blanket behind you. Thank you. I love it too. It's actually like a hoodie that I can wear, but I put it over. Nope. Well, fly, fly, fly away. Fly, 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 Clarice. Clarice. Fly away. No one needs the brother, but guess I was speaking nonsense, the only one in the comments who do it. No, there's a lot more. I'm a reptilian Miss Pure Minds. If you're a reptile, does that mean you're the same race of reptile as the Queen and Mark Zuckerberg? The entire royal family are reptiles in disguise. They're wearing their skin suits. They're like the Slovene from Doctor Who. They're reptiles. They blanket themselves in human skin. They like take human skin, they treat it, and they make skin suits and they wear them to like give the impression that they're human, but they're not human. They're reptiles in skin suits, and that's what all billionaires are. Trump's a reptile in a skin suit. He's a very fat reptile in a skin suit, and then you have like other old reptiles in a skin suit, like freaking Bill Gates and freaking ridiculous, grotesque people like that. They're all reptiles in skin suits. Same like the Queen was, yes. Now what we need to do is make the Earth very, very much colder. We need to increase global warming so that we can get an ice cage and kill all of these reptiles. Ice ages, what do? They kill reptiles because reptiles cannot warm their bodies, they're cold-blooded. All of you cold-blooded scum will die in the volcano of nuclear winter, and then when the world gets colder, like all the reptiles will die because they need the heat of the sun and that won't get any, so you know. That's how we kill all the reptiles, by the way, by making a nuclear winter. Nothing like patrolling the wasteland makes you wish for a nuclear winter. I don't know, some Fallout saying. I'm not rich. I wish I was rich, but I'm not rich. I'm working class, therefore I'm a socialist, therefore I'm a libertarian socialist. Libertarian socialism, the medicine of the masses. Let's go. Increase the minimum wage. Frickin' increase public spending on infrastructure. Everyone should have a job. The government should give you a job. If you don't have a job, government should give you a job. Frickin' minimum wage. You've got a job. Well done. Then go and do some work or something. That's the program. No homelessness. We have the money to end it. No homelessness ever. We're getting rid of homelessness. It's complete lack of homelessness. Post up. What did reptiles do to you, bro? Aliens are vicious. They're more dangerous. Do not get freaking complacent with your alien fighting abilities because, you know, dangerous. Delusional. You're delusional. If you think the sheer avalanche of stupendous comings about are a coincidence, climate change, billionaires rolling our governments, the corruption of democracy, austerity, no. There's a very good reason for it. I'm pure evil and here to corrupt your bloody... That's not me saying this, that's someone else. I'm reading a comment. I'm not speaking from the heart here, guys. Where in Ireland are you from? I'm from McDouville. It's a place called McDouville, otherwise known in Irish as Vladimir Bar. It's actually quite a nice place. It's by the ocean. We have nice beaches, quite nice. And yeah, very nice village of people. So, yeah. I mean, the English call it that. But, yeah, have a nice, strong Irish name for it. I'm from the head. Word. That's sick. Oh my god. I'm knocking this plant over. I'm from Zimbabwe. That is also a nice-ish place. Don't you have that evil, corrupt lady bitch ruling over you? Like, didn't the dictator die? Then the dictator's wife took over for a while, and then they had like a military coup. Not really a shithole. Oh, I'm sorry, mate. I'm sorry that you live in a shithole. Oh, mate, I'm sorry. I didn't mean mate. I feel bad now. I don't know. Just like, let me say something very, very detached. Just like, yeah, if it's a shithole, why didn't you just move out? Who cares that you can't afford it and that your family and your friends and everyone you've ever known is there? Just move out, seriously. It's a middle class fantasy. If you're homeless, just buy a house. Okay. Anyway, it's in Africa. Yeah, no, I know where Zimbabwe is. My family are from Dingle Bay. What, in Ireland? Oh, Dingle Bay. Nice. Women, you didn't realise that yet? I'm just messing with you. That's what you want us to believe. You've already confessed. If you think that this complete about face is going to change our minds when you've already confessed to witchcraft, then you're surely sorely mistaken. No, you're on trial for witchcraft. You have confessed. You have been found guilty, and the sentence is dunking in a pool of piss until you die or drown in piss or something. Yuck. I know it's very yuck, but we can have zero empathy in our heart for these witches coming here with their alien, spooky, reptilian magic and corrupting the hearts of us pink-haired lovelids. We cannot tolerate such a thing. No. Cannot tolerate it. I will not abide that. No, I will not. I'll pick Kevin's mum from Home Alone. First of all, that bitch is like 60 old. Second of all, I love that movie. Don't insult Home Alone. Don't bring Home Alone into this. Those movies need to remain untouched. You're right, darling. I'm okay. I'm from Basingstoke, mate. Not in the hoods. Right. You never said you were from Basingstoke. Is that in America or is that from the UK? I don't know where that is. I've never heard of Basingstoke in my life. Do you see mental health psychopath? I don't know. Are you saying you fell for my confession? You're not a reptile. Oh my god. How could I be so wrong and so foolish and so... No, but you are. You just admitted it. You admitted it. You're going to retract your confession. Nothing would make you look guiltier than retracting your confession. You've already made a statement to the police. It has been recorded in the logs of the live stream. To go back now is only to damn yourself with guilt. Make you look even more guilty. Changing your story. That's how murderers get convicted, mate. Seriously. Escaping justice. Justice will drown you in the pink, viscous fluid of justice and lawyers and judges and gavels and other law-abiding like things. Who's been snitching? Snitches get rewards. No, they get snitches. They get stitches. Yeah. Don't be a snitch. Be a ditch. Because if you be a snitch, you'll be found in a ditch. So yeah. Snitches get thrown in ditches. And rightly so. Unless they're good snitches. Unless they're like freaking double agents in World War II or something. I love the way you said things. I don't love the way I say things. I wish I was more educated, but I'm not. I don't pretend to be educated. I've not been educated. I've barely even read what a spoon is. I can hold a fork, but that's it. Anyway, so you really believed my story. You make me laugh so freaking hard. What meds are you on? It's none of your business. You're not getting any. You want to steal my precious medication. That medication is mine. It's for me. God, seriously. I knew that was what you were after the whole time. My medication. You're not going to take any of it. I would not part with a single pill. Not one piece of it. Seriously. Desolation of Smaug, but Smaug is sitting on a pile of drugs. So yeah. I know. Disgusting human creature. Wow. Disgusting human creature says, can someone tell me how... Your comment has already been up to, but you need to freaking type faster. I can't read your whole comment in time. Anyway, another weirdo YouTuber who's suffering from mental health issues says how am I mentally ill? You're mentally ill. I'm sorry, are you some freaking 1950s like freaking psychiatrist or something? Just like this delusional lobotomize. You freaking nah. Paracetamol prescription. You prescribe lobotomies more than you prescribe breathing. Yes, the reptiles sometimes need meds too, you know. No, reptiles don't need... They're reptiles. Reptiles are cancer resistant. Why would they need meds? That's ridiculous. I can't raise my rents, love. Seriously. You can't wait to raise your rents. Then you're a reptile. You're scum. Landlords are crocodile people. They're crocodile peoples. Profile picture trying to hate warriors, mate. Yes. No profile pictures as well. It's ridiculous. I'm not a pink colour hair absolute stupidity. My hair has nothing to do with the intelligence locked in the cranium within. And if you were smart, you would know that. But you know, you're not, so I give you. Pink doesn't equal stupid, the same way that blue doesn't equal green. Dumbass. Anyway, what in the delusion of fuck did I just walk into? Anthony, I can't baby you. You have to get a grip. Seriously. I'm not some teacher that can go, oh yes, this was trapped too. Where we were talking about how landlords are parasites or something. Shame, 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 shame. What a sad little life, Jane. Because I'm from that show, Kitchen. Come dine with me, come dine with me. That was a good show. Shame, 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 shame on you. It's like that person from Game of Thrones. Well, see, you're contradicting yourself. I've never contradicted myself. So I'm a reptilian. I'm actually not a reptilian. Okay, wait, you're contradicting yourself because you said I'm a reptile, so am I really? If so, why would I need meds? You said that you were on meds. I said that if you were a reptile, you wouldn't need meds because reptiles are cancer resistant and freaking, you know, everything resistant. Reptiles, freaking crocodiles do not get cancer, okay? So I'm saying that you would not be on meds. You contradicted your own self. You were trying to turn it around on me. But haha, you cannot match my style. It's my style. My style. Haha, you tried to match your style with mine, but haha, my style was superior and won over your style. Haha, slay. Who are you behind this or this? Travel this food, boring. My tenant wastes so much money on. Okay, I don't care about that. It's, you know, it's their house. They live in it. It's theirs. It's not yours just because you own it. Just because you have a piece of paper. I mean, when Stalin, you know, killed all the landlords, was that really a bad thing? I'm just asking questions, you know? I mean, you know, landlords in Russia were called kulaks. The kulaks. Kulaki, I'm sure they made lots of songs about it, but you know, kulaks were, you know, landlords. They were rich landlords that owned a lot of land, and then Stalin killed them all. And then everyone cried because everyone was so sad. No, everyone was actually really happy. But then Stalin went and did some bad shit, so, you know, he kind of ruined that based and totally red-pilled move by, you know, doing the Great Purge and everything. Smart, you're looping the loops. I'm going to bed. See you later. See you later, hounds. Woof. Ha ha ha, I'm really trying to steal your precious meds. OMG, you're delusional. You're trying to, like, lower my guard. You're trying to get my guard down. It won't work. I'm freaking 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. I will burp the alphabet before I let you freaking lower my guard, because if I lower my guard, I would be defenseless against your nefarious plan, your satanic cabal ritual to steal the drugs from a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday case. So yeah, I just dropped my lipstick. It's Transformer. Boom, bam, boom, boom, boom. Yes, I just transformed into... Oh, wait, I'm the same person. Maybe I'm not a Transformer then. Maybe. That doesn't make sense. Maybe you need to reevaluate your audience. I've got mates who have died to Russian soldiers. No love for any Russian people died to them. Yeah, seriously, Russians need to freaking surrender immediately. Russia needs to be invaded, occupied by the United Nations. We need to roll into Red Square with tanks and take Russia back from the evil oligarch billionaires and Putin. Putin needs to be put on a catapult and launched into the Azov Sea. Buff, but I don't fart. You fart all the time. Reptiles fart all the time, so yeah. It doesn't matter. My tenants, that's why I need to make them homeless. My tenants called me a bad name. Therefore, I'm gonna make them homeless. That's what you sound like. British Empire should take over the world. British Empire was evil. It was evil. It was like the Empire from Star Wars. That's what the Empire from Star Wars was based on, you idiot. Seriously. It's like, oh yes, the Death Star. They should have destroyed more planets. Yes. I'm so pro-Empire. I'm crazy. You should do that, Unknown. You should do that. No, Unknown, you trader. They are traders. They're traders. Tenants have the right to freaking break down your door and freaking throw you down the stairs. That's what I believe, seriously. It's not your house, it's their house. It's their house. They live in it, it's theirs, honestly. You don't have the right to charge them any money, it's their house. Their house. It's theirs. Oh, my job's so hard. I had this bitchy tenant. So then I use the tenant's money to pay for a freaking contractor to freaking... No. As if you do all that work. It's all outsourced. I'm on my 6th vodka. Nearly there, so it's all good. That's amazing. Reptiles don't fart. Reptiles do fart. You're against nature. Charles Darwin himself said, and I'm quoting him directly, reptiles fart. I'm fucking Charles Darwin. That's what Charles Darwin said. That's not my words. It's Charles Darwin. That's what he said. Just found out my tenant is sharing my flat with another man. The agreement is for 1 tenant, so I will be increasing the rent to 2 tenants next week. Fair is fair. Your fat flat, mate, didn't freaking double in size. Why are you doubling the rent? Seriously. One man. First of all, If there's like another person living in there, that means that that space is now 2 times as small. So if anything, you should be halving the rent, you dumbass, honestly. You should be halving the rent, honestly, because now your original tenant has like half the space if you're sharing it with a new person, but you're like, oh, I'm going to triple, quadruple the rent or something. That's ridiculous. And that's why you people are evil. Evil! Evil, you got them evil eyes. Greed get you nowhere. Seriously, Dane. I cannot agree more. Look at Putin. Where did greed get him? It just get him a big bloated steroid face and stuff, you know. Oh, I'm Vladimir Putin. Look at me. I'm taking pictures of me and my shirt off in a horse. Well, look at me go. I'm Putin. And then he went and showed why he was a big fat fucking disappointment. So yeah. And he also kidnapped thousands of Ukrainian children. So he's a bit of a nonce as well. So you know. Vladimir Putin has kidnapped thousands of Ukrainian children for re-education in Russian homes to be adopted by Russian families. It's like the Lebensborn thing, the Lebensborn thing that the Nazis did, so you know, but Putin's doing it because, you know, he's trying to save their ethnic Russian heritage from the evil Ukrainian neoliberal flamework or so, I don't know, whatever shit he says in his war against wokeness. Yes, I am Vladimir Putin. You see, this Russia used to encompass all of Europe. If I was to go back to 1945, you can clearly see that Russia includes East Germany. So East Germany should therefore be a part of Russia because it was part of Russia in the past. Because this was a big Russia. We need to make Russia strong again. We need to make it very strong and very big. We need to make Russia so big in Russia. So yeah, we need to expand our territory. We need to take Ukraine, Belarus, fucking Kazakhstan, and Poland and Germany. We just need this. Russia used to be big. We can make Russia back again. So yeah, we need to do that because I'm Putin. I can't do that. Bring the Soviet Union back. No, the Soviet Union was bullshit. You're a trans vampire. No. Look at my teeth. It's a good smile. It's not vampire smile. Vampires are landlords. If you want to talk about landlords, then vampires are the new landlords of today, or something. Are you trans and some sort of drugs? No, the only drug I'm on is happiness and estrogen. And the business. None of your business how many drugs I'm on. It's ridiculous. You're a bit weird. I think Putin's a bit weird. That's what I think. That's what I think, guys. Do you know Xbox? Gender fluid KV pop group? No, I do not know. Your teeth are so good. Thank you. They're not turkey teeth. These are my original teeth. So I've got these 2 back teeth in the middle. See, I wanted to look more like Pennywise. So basically what I did is I willed myself to grow really big, long, sharp teeth. Because Pennywise always has these 2 like bigger teeth. Like, you see these 2 like big front teeth? They used to be really prominent though. If you look at old pictures of me, you will see freaking these 2 teeth were like massive. Like my freaking Invisalign has shoved them like so far back into my gums, it's crazy. But I used to have freaking rabbit teeth. They used to come all the way out here, just like 2 big teeth, like right from the top, just down. And I loved that. But yeah. I mean, it's still alright, but it's like not nearly as noticeable. How big is your Lego collection? It's bigger than your misery as a landlord, so you know. You look like Noel Fielding. I don't know what that is. So you are a real vampire. What do you say? I say no, I'm not, seriously. Why would I admit to going and killing people at night? It would not be very good for me. Just like, oh, in court during this live stream, you admitted to killing a bunch of people. What do you have to say for yourself? No. A pansexual. All vampires are pansexual. You're not going to be freaking 200 years old and have all of these stuffy, outdated notions on freaking polygamy. I mean, on monogamy. Yeah, monogamy. Between 2 people. Yeah, our ancestors were polygamists. Am I saying we should go back to that? No. But yeah, I'm just saying they were polygamist. It wasn't like freaking a man and a wife in a cave. It was freaking lots of people just like freaking intermingling. Marriage didn't exist back then. Do you love Donald Trump? No. He is a fat, bloated narcissist and he deserves to get shot out of a catapult onto the Washington Monument and then die. But yeah. What happens when you don't have this? This is what happens when you don't have religion. I disagree. When you don't have religion, you turn into a very cynical, bitter, clutching at straws, egomaniac like you Unknown. That's what I believe. Someone mentioned Creature of the Night. Yes, a vampire. Yes. Don't listen to them, the landlords. Landlords will say anything, they're parasites. They are fascist parasites and they will say anything to convince you of nothing. Okay, you're getting deported. I'm from the UK. The real Donald Trump. I'm not getting deported, you're getting deported. I would deport you to my arsehole, Donald Trump, where you belong, seriously. And you can cry and scram and then you'll just freaking, I'd shit you out again into a big toilet of despair and just use a plunger because you won't go down because you're too big and bloated and corrupt. So yeah, anyway. Plunger, toilet, stuff. So, where in the UK? I'm from Essex. That's what I'm from. Say I'm talking to a man. No shit, I do realise I'm not an idiot who judges people. Seriously. A lot of these people are just like so freaking hung up. Just like, do you know that, do you know? They're just like freaking, wow. They just can't handle it, seriously. They're like, oh bro, you actually, seriously. It's crazy. I love watching it though. Just like, but yeah, no. No. Alright, big man. Wow. Small man. Call me small, but just because I'm 6 foot tall doesn't mean I'm big. I still wear size 11 shoes, which is like the smallest kind of shoe you can buy. Anyway. Good for you. Thanks. But yeah, you should. Good for you. That's what I'd say. I love being so smug, seriously. Don't assume I judge you. Wait. Don't assume I judge you. I've never said anything homophobic or transphobic here. I'm just a friendly, rich landlord. Yes, please. Landlords, please. Unite, lad. I remember all the previous shit you did. Don't try and pull the wool over my eyes. That's what landlords do. They're liars. Liars. Lies. 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 Rapscallions. Rapscallions. Seriously. Landlords cannot be trusted to give an accurate account of the truth. They don't even know what the truth is. They don't know the truth. They're landlords. They're evil people. They're devils incarnate. Landlords wake up in the morning and they just like go like, hail Satan, and then they do 50 push-ups, and then they go to their favourite restaurant and get a freaking I love kicking people out of their house movie and then stuff. I discriminate against you. Yeah, but if you was my landlord, you would kick me out and I'd have to live in a tent or something. And then you'd probably own the tent and then rent the tent out to me. Landlords are shit. I'm glad that we can agree on this, Luke. Seriously. Landlords are not just shit. They're a coil of shit. With a bunch of flies buzzing around it. And then landing in the shit. Landlords aren't shit, they're the flies on the shit. They're drawn to shit. Landlords are drawn to shit, like flies to dead flesh and shit. Seriously, they're like a dragon attracted to treasure, but they're attracted to shit. But yeah. How often do you splat? I don't know what splat is. Could you be more clear? No. Unless you didn't play. Okay, let me say that. Let me say this how you'd say it, because you're rich. Guys, calm down. They're rich. They're better than us. I need to read their comment in full, please. This is a rich person here. Guys, this is a rich person. We need to pay close attention to this comment. They're rich. This guy's rich. I mean, I know you and me, we're both poor. We're both struggling. But this person's rich. They deserve to have their comment read in full. Seriously, they're better than us. And we need to get better at treating our betters with their due respect. So now let me read it how they would read it. No, you're positively mistaken. Unless you didn't pay the rent. I had a family living in one of my many properties. I have a large portfolio, you understand, yes. For 8 years, they caused no problems, yes, in my property. Yeah, so I just had to do that because they're rich. I just need to read their comment. They're rich. I need to read their comment because they're rich, seriously. I cannot read any other comment because they're rich. I need to read their comment. I need to fixate on it. They have money. Their opinion matters more than us. I'm thinking you don't like your landlord. I hate. Can you give me a mod right now? Yeah, sure, Luke. I'll make you a mod right now. Because you're not a landlord. I will make you mods because you're not a landlord. See what you can achieve in life if you're not a landlord. If you're not a landlord, you can be a moderator. See? You can be a moderator if you're not a landlord. You're still streaming? Of course I am, Jude. Did you think I wasn't streaming? Of course, coming on soon to see you when you enjoyed another personally. Thank you. Yes. But you're rich, so you know you deserve it. What the duck? I'm so broke. I'm broke too, because of landlords. Have you ever got... Have you ever gone to Greggs dressed as that? Yeah, a lot of times. I used to have a Greggies. I used to have drugs, Greggs next to my work. And yeah, they would infuse drugs in the sausage rolls. They would take a sausage roll, they would cut it open and put a bunch of heroin, cocaine, PTSD, mushrooms, dust, other nefarious shit in there. Then they'd zip it up. They'd stitch up the freaking sausage roll. They'd be like... And then me, I'm knowing all those drugs were in it, I'd just be like... I'd eat a whole. Like, I can eat a sausage roll in one bite. Do you doubt me? I find your lack of faith disturbing. I can eat a sausage roll in one bite, seriously. I will unhinge my jaw like a snake. I'll be like... And I'll just freaking... I'll be like... I will eat it like a pelican, seriously. But yeah. It's because I need to... When you only have a 5-minute break at work, you will do things you never thought you were capable of doing. You have a 5-minute break. You have to run to Greggs, which is 2 minutes away. You have 1 minute to order something. You have 0 seconds to eat it while you're running back to work. I'm running back to work, freaking going... I'm running back to work going like this. I'm going like... So I'm just eating sausage rolls in my 0 seconds. I get to work and I'm still 10 seconds early. I only got it down to a T. To a T. But that's what happens when you're only allowed 5 minutes of work for a break. It's delusional. Ridiculous. People's work break should be 5 hours long and they should have to work like an hour and then go home. That's what I believe. And that's what the right thing is. We need to do what's right in society. You're a grown man. You're becoming boring. Shut up. You probably don't even like sausage rolls because you're a reptile. You probably like freaking rabbits and mice. Freaking, I don't know. You probably eat rats because you're a reptile or something. You're like a snake. You just go like... eat. Can't even look at you. No. I've never eaten a rat in my life. You probably have 8 loads because you're a reptile. Part of the reptilian elite of ultra-rich reptilic reptiles. Full of reptiles and bad stuff. Hey Martin, you're from Switzerland. Word, what's 2 + 3? It's 6, obviously. You're so dumb. Oh my god, seriously. You blame all your problems on landlords. If we didn't sorry, I didn't read that the right way. Excuse me. If you blame all of your wild problems on us poor, innocent, submissive landlords, if we didn't exist, could you really believe houses would just be given for free? Yes, they would be given for free. There should be a government service. There shouldn't be homeless people. It should be the government building council houses and low-cost housing and putting the homeless people into the outlets. Do you get this? Do you get me? It's like, oh no, guys. If the landlords didn't exist, where would we live? Guys, if landlords didn't exist, who would rent us our houses for ridiculous freaking hundreds of pounds a second? Wow, it just completely changes my perspective. No, we need landlords. We need landlords to squeeze the ever-loving shit out of us. Because if they weren't there, there'd just be all of these empty houses. What are we supposed to do with those? Give them out for free? Capitalism won't allow that. No, sir. No, we cannot allow such tomfoolery. No, we need to put the capitalist boot of oppression back onto the neck of the masses. That's what we need to do. What's going on here? Saying it in like a police officer way. It's like, well, what's... That's like a southern freaking... Why am I freaking... I always do the southern accent. You're probably a slay queen. Thanks, artist. You need to subscribe with thank you. You probably liked my shit about landlords, so, you know. Landlords, I will never apologise. Say that because you're on mushrooms. I'm not on mushrooms, you're on mushrooms. Stop commenting so fast, I can't freaking catch up. Okay, you look like my grandson, I don't know if... Okay. You're there, your boy, how's it gonna go? I'm just gonna freaking say these comments really fast. Okay, ready? And you're gonna do how I gotta live in this how love chicken was watched. Whereas I guess a piece of they don't look like I've played it. What's your favorite show like I guess the fish episode? What's the word of fish job with the jacket potatoes? Could you how red over to you? You don't do that. Are you how do such as how do you do the reptile of the blood missiles? How do you know how pretty purple acts of how do you know our papers? How do you know the wake up song? How do the papers of the effect? How did I do my house? How did the nails but the joy was how did the rate to go to get some? Cool. Okay, I read them all. Okay, cool. I read all the comments. I read them. I read them by myself. Nah, Richard. What are you talking about, Richard? Speaking in straight Animal Crossing. I'm not from Animal Crossing. I'm from Planet Human. We have a lot in common. Yeah, but you're a soulless, greedy landlord, and I'm wholly apathetic. I mean, I'm what's the word where you like do nice things for people, like untriggered? I'm affluent. No, I'm not affluent. That means rich. What's the other word that sounds like affluent, but it means you do good things for people? I do good things. I do good stuff. I do good works with my hands, with my blood, toil, tears, and sweat. That's why my nails look so shit, because I'm selfless. I should have just said selfless. What's the other word for it? I don't know what it is. I don't know words. I have the best words though. Apathetic. Yes. Landlords are unsympathetic. Unyielding. Bastions of shit. How much is your Lego collection worth? Just an estimate. Wait, let me say that again. When I say something, I just have to say it the right way. So beautiful. Thank you, Marshall. So, how much capital is your Lego collection worth? Just an estimate. It's probably not worth as much as my first class ticket to Dubai, which I go to regularly, to frequent the emporiums on the promenade of shops such as Gucci. Yes, and yeah. Okay, Mr. Landlord, rich person, you're despicable. No, it's probably not even an expensive connection. I'm from Norfolk. It's more of a farmer country accent. No, you went to Cambridge. You went to Oxford. You sound evil. You sound evil. The government is funded by taxes. Everything has to be paid for. Wow. Slave mentality. Frickin' slave mentality. Cannot be slaves to landlords. Okay, the government is paid for by taxes. Everything has to be paid for. Nothing is free. Landlord mortgages on a £200,000 house with low deposit is £1,000 a month. Any rent they get is taxed. Is that pro-landlord or anti-landlord? I'm confused. User, you're either very good or you're either very terrible for defending this evil country landlord from his country bunking lifestyle of taxing his poor, innocent, landlord-free citizens of not being landlords. I blame the government. Yes, it is the government's fault. I agree. A lot of things are the government's fault. For real, are you mentally ill? You're mentally ill. I'm not mentally ill. I'm mentally ill, as in like sick. That's ill. That's illin. I'm illin. You're ill, as in bad ill. You're evil ill. You're Voldemort ill. You're Sally, the teenage witch. Sally sells seashells on the seashore because you're evil. DC, you're now. I can't say that. Anyway, Kevin... I just burped. Kevin's... Wait. You have to go buy it. Bye, artist. Don't leave me with all these landlords. No. I left. Yeah, but you earned money by going into a parasitic lifestyle where you don't have to like do nothing. You just own stuff. You don't do any work. You just own stuff. You just own stuff because you're so rich. Oh, so I'm rich too. I didn't say you were rich. I mean, you said you were rich. You said you're a reptile, and reptiles are famously rich. Are those knockers fake? Yes. Finally. Yeah, this is not what natural tits look like. They look very different. It's called surgery. Dude looks like a lady. Or lady looks like a dude. Hilariously, like a K-pop singer. It's just the hairs doing all the heavy lifting. Ha ha ha. I would never think you read it. Ha ha ha. DC bro. Government tax income from renters. Landlord pays between 20 and 40% of rent and tax. Rent would be much lower if there wasn't so much tax. Yes, I wholly agree, wholeheartedly. The problem, at the end of the day, though, comes down to the fundamental inequalities and indifferences in our economy. But yes, landlords suck. Landlords are evil. Have you ever gone to the cinema with that hair on? Yes, I have. I know, because you've freaking got a bunch of popcorn in it, you arsehole. Be more cautious when you're eating popcorn. Don't just shovel it into your mouth, not looking. You just do this. You just go, because you're a pig. And you spilled all that popcorn in my freaking hair. Honestly, where did you think it went? The sewer? There's no sewer in the cinema. There's not a sewer in the cinema. 6-7. 6-7. If we could only 6-7 get rid of 6-7, all of these 6-7 landlord 6-7, then we would surely 6-7 usher in 6-7, a socialist 6-7, utopia 6-7. Are your eyes green or grey? They are green. For the Green Party. The Green Party, which will take back the domineering totalitarian thuggery which has plagued the landlord class. No, the landlord class will be thoroughly liquidated. This. The real Donald Trump. Otherwise known as the real Jeffrey Epstein's best friend. Besties with Jeffrey Epstein. What is the rarest Lego piece set you have? And this isn't even a rage bait question. Yes, you can tell by the completely jovial tones I take. Yeah. The rarest Lego piece I have is your mother. No, it's actually the it's the Tiki idol from the original Indiana Jones. Lego Indiana Jones Temple of the Crystal Skull, the Golden Tiki Idol, and also the original Han Solo in the Kryptonite. But it's just like a printed piece of it. So I'm a quadrillionaire. I own an industrial playground bunker with a swimming pool and a bar. You just said you were poor, and now you're saying you're a quadrillionaire. First of all, there's no trillionaires. Second of all, you're not a quadrillionaire. Third of all, you're a reptile. So yeah, why should I? Obviously, you live underground because you're a reptile. Guys, they admitted it again. All reptiles live underground. Open your ears, sheep people. This is a reptile, and reptiles live underground because they cannot sustain the sun. If they spend long enough in the sun, they will surely burn to a crisp. Scurry back to their little hideaways in the caves. They go, and they scurry back to their little caves. Reptiles cannot survive daylight. They look like you and me. They need to have underground bunkers and caves and swimming pools so they can go underground and cool off in a big swimming pool like a wise 300-year-old crocodile, which is what you are. How old are you? I'm approximately 1,637,000. Wait, 1,600,000. No, 1,637,256 minutes old. Minutes. If you had a calculator, then you could work that out. You just need to type into the calculator. You didn't ask me how old I was in years, so I felt that I didn't have to answer in years. Why am I so... As someone as Indiana Jones sets from the 2000s, of course you would, because you're rich and you can afford it. You rich people make me sick. You think you can just spit on our Lego habit? I bought those sets at the time for reasonable working class prices because I'm working class. You landlords, you save up all this money and you buy these sets because you've got the money to buy them on the aftermarket. Steam's coming out of my ears. Steam's coming out of my nose. Steam's coming out of my mouth. My truth bomb that landlords have too much money and we should get rid of their money because they're spending all of their money on Indiana Jones sets from the freaking 90s because they have too much money. So I did. I was a child and Lego used to be something reasonably priced in the 2000s. Now like £50 for a tiny set. Well, you can afford that, can't you? You're precious, seriously. You're precious, Lego. Landlords have to sleep in a house made out of Lego. On a bed fully made out of Lego. They need to have Lego in their pillowcases. They need Lego in their toilet because otherwise they cannot survive the soul-crushing agony that comes with being a landlord. Yeah, I want the Danish Lego. I'm not buying any Danish Lego. It's a lizard. Yeah, they are a lizard. I can afford it, but it's a rip-off. I don't buy new sets anymore. See, landlords don't even contribute to the economy. They could buy things and increase the economy, but they won't out of spite. Out of spite, they refuse to spend any money. They suck in all the money like parasite. They're taking all their money to their big gold pouches. Do you know like how hamsters have big teeth? I mean big cheeks. Landlords have huge cheeks. Like hamsters, they suck in all the money, all their gold and silver coins into their cheeks. And they walk around with massive cheeks, like in Ed, Edd and Eddy, eating like a jawbreaker or something. They have like all of their money and they don't trust banks. They have all of their money in their cheeks and then they just let it sit in their cheeks, not spending it in the economy because that would improve society. That would mean taxation. That would mean things. They don't buy things. They just have all of their money in their cheeks, on their person. All the time they're buried with their money. They suck it out of their economy and then they die and then they take all the money with them. Because this is what landlords do. I used to buy Lego advent calendars. My mum used to buy Lego advent calendars and give them to me because I was a good kid. And then when I was good, then they used to give me an advent calendar. So I used to buy Lego advent calendars, but only, I mean, you know, it meant a lot to me when I was a kid. But landlords didn't get to have the same childhood that you or I have. See, first of all, a landlord is born as the same age that they always are. Like, even if they're like a 60-year-old man or something, landlords are born out of the womb being like 60. It's like a Benjamin Button kind of thing. And they just stay 60 forever until they die of old age. And it's like a black hole. Like they age, but they age very, very slowly. But yeah, they don't really have childhoods though. Landlords don't have friends. They didn't go to school. They went to basement. They got homeschooled in how to rip people off and be very evil and very bad. Who will pay the taxes? The government to build the houses. The billionaires will pay the taxes. The billionaires, the landlords. We will take everything. We will take everything that the landlord owns. We will take them all under a government tax income stream. Have you ever performed as a drag artist? No. And I never will because I hate people. If a person was to come up to me, I'd be like, I'd spit on them because people are evil. People can kill me. I don't want to kill people. I'll kill you before they kill them. So basically, I can't like get close to strangers because they could kill me. And that means I have to kill them first. If you come face to face with a stranger, you need to take your handy slingshot and slingshot a lizard into their jaw and then it will crawl inside their throat and die. And then they'll die because they have a dead lizard in their throat, obviously. This is what happens. And then they die. And then I just step over them. But they were about to do this to me though. So how is that evil? Like, they just got, you know, you can't trust people is what I'm trying to say. You can't trust them. They're evil. I remember my mum. Landlords don't have mums. They crawl out of the ground. They're like orcs. They're like orcs in Lord of the Rings. They're born in a bunch of mud. Landlords are born in mud. They're born in a bunch of dirt. They have like a big mud bubble and they crawl out of the mud. Landlords don't have parents. Landlords don't have dads. Your mum's a landlord. You're adopted. You were born in a big mud hole. Okay? It is physically and genetically impossible for landlords to have offspring, to have children. Now you know. They're not human in the same way that we're human. Do you get me? Landlords aren't born. They crawl out of mud and stuff. As a joke, your mum made you buy a house instead of a Lego Death Star. Seriously, Megadoo. I could not have said it better myself, seriously. Meanwhile, they're evicting people. They're evicting them. Are you a trans lord? No, I would never be a lord. I just feel like landlord would put me like, you know, it's just like I'd be better than you. I don't call myself a queen, king, prince, princess because I'm not royal. Meanwhile, landlords, they're just like, you'd best treat me with some respect, with a little respect, because I'm a lord. Yes, Lord, please, we'll do as you say. It's like, yes, or forever you shall be in my disfavour, for you are currently in the shadow of my encumbrance, making... But yeah, landlords are evil. Don't trust landlords. Anything a landlord says is a lie. Yeah, Lego Death Star went from £250 to £1,000. Lie! Lie! That's a lie. Lego Death Star was actually £400. The re-release Death Star was. This landlord is lying to you. It was never £250. I mean, the original 2009 one was, but they're not talking about that one. They're talking about the 2014 one, which was remastered. It's lying to you. Landlords, everything they say is a lie. Lies. 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 Landlords lie. This guy should play Harry Potter. Harry Potter is dead. He died. He died the second he didn't marry Hermione. It ruined my childhood. Harry Potter was supposed to marry Hermione. When did Ron Weasley ever like Hermione? He just called her a fucking bitch all the time. Seriously, didn't he? Like, if anyone was together, it would be like Harry Potter and Hermione. But no. 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 Apparently Ron Weasley married Hermione. Travesty. That ruined Harry Potter for me. Ruined. Ruined. Who do you have beef with? I have beef with landlords. Is he a lizard? All landlords are lizards. I had the Lego Flat 500 set, but then my plumber came round and knocked it off the shelf, and then you fired the plumber. Seriously. You put in a word with your superiors and got the plumber exempt from all housing, and then the plumber died in the famine, the winter of 79, because, I don't know, you're an immortal vampire and you killed the plumber. It's a toxic relationship. Every landlord's relationship with their tenants is toxic. It's a toxic relationship. It's toxic. It's toxic waste. I don't know. Harry Potter is a little... I agree, Casper. So the landlord says, but heavens no, he retired and he was pretty well compensated, much as just a private plumber to my house, yes. First of all, look at how this landlord talks. This landlord talks like he's better than us, honestly. Landlords talk like they're better than us, honestly, with their thick country accents and their thick moustaches and their top hats and their monocles and their bow ties. We hate them, Precious, we do. We hate the landlords. Precious, we do. Precious, we hate the landlords. The landlords are not our friends. We can't have any friends that are landlords, Meagle. No. Gollum. What the hell is this? That sounds like landlord talk to me. You're acting very landlordy. I hope that you're not a landlord. This chat cannot surely afford more than one grotesque individual landlord. No. But if you surely are a landlord, then you should immediately leave. I do not have the charisma, I do not have the brass neck to go after two landlords who could easily end me with their pinky finger because they have so much money. Landlords are rich, they have too much money. Too much money. I'm Lord of the Rings. Landlords are orcs. In Lord of the Rings, they're orcs. They go and then they evict people. Here's how a landlord speaks, ready? They walk into the room with their top hat and their cane and they go, I see you've taken up residence in my house with your starving family of 8 children, but I'm a landlord, see, and I'm afraid I have to evict you. And then they evict the person and they die of lacking lacking walls around them, because walls keep in heat, and they're also where you build a family. But you can't have a family if you don't have full walls around the family. So if landlords take that away and they die, shit wig, shit makeup. How do you know? You're not here in person. Maybe there could be a filter on making the thing look shit. How do you know? How do you know? It's not like what you see is real. What you see is an illusion. You take light in through their eyes and then it's distorted. Who made money divides like hate landlords. What do you mean? Landlords deserve to be hated. They truly, truly deserve it. Landlords. What makes no sense is my tenant spends a day on takeaway delivery, but I can survive a few pounds a day in food. Yes, that's because you're a landlord, and you. So I can answer this easily. Because you're a reptile, because you're a landlord, you don't have to spend as much on food. Did you know that snakes eat once every 2 weeks? It's like that with a landlord. Of course you spend just a few quid once a day on food. They're spending £80 a day. They have to wait freaking, you eat once every 2 weeks. Landlords eat like snakes. They have one big meal. It's probably their tenants. Like, they got a tenant that they don't like. A landlord just eats them, and that meal lasts them. It satiates them. It satiates their hunger for 2 weeks, and then they have to eat another one of their tenants. It's the vicious cycle of landlords. So of course your meal didn't cost you any money because you ate one of your tenants. Meanwhile, a tenant has to spend £80 because they're working every single second of every single day. They're busy. They've got a life. They've got a family. They're spending £80 like on takeaway because they're working full time. They don't have time to cook like you landlords. Landlords. Jeez. This landlord buggery cannot confuse us. I didn't smoke anything. What are you talking about? Landlords just need to calm down. Calm down. You need to calm down. Do you hate people who make money from divided paying stocks from companies like Coca-Cola the same way that you hate landlords? To a lesser extent. It's called passive income. You don't deserve to invest all of this money and then reap consistent and untaxed gains on it the rest of your life. No. No. Dividend. It's called dividends. And no, I don't support that. I think every business should be run by the workers. The workers run everything. They do all the work. They build everything. The managers are workers as well. The managers don't own the business. We should run the business. We should take over the building. We should occupy the building. Do you support Palestine? Of course I do. Palestine is not supported by landlords. We need to support Palestine because it is the one thing fighting against the evil tyranny of Israeli landlords. We need a modern day Robin Hood. You would look like great in green. I have green eyes. Casper, you have no idea what you're on about. I have no idea what Casper's saying, but yeah. If Casper said something about how landlords are evil, then I fully agree. Casper, I fully agree with you. Casper the friendly ghost. They are evil. So man. Landlords are not people like you or I. They're not people. Landlords, they're not people like you or me. They don't have the same rights. They don't deserve rights. They're landlords. Come on, seriously. They're snakes. They're evil reptiles who live in the mud, in the garbage. Landlords live in garbage bins, and they come out of our recycling once a week to steal people's rents and then clamber back to their recycling after satiating themselves on a nice meal of a rat and an old mushroom. And that is all that sustains a landlord. Where's your hijab? I have no hijab. What, just because I support Palestine means I have to wear a sabab? That's not what it means. Fuck you, seriously. It's like, oh, I hear that you support people not dying in Palestine. Then why aren't you conforming to all of these ridiculous religious laws? That's not what it means, dumb asshole. People are so dumb. Not me, though. I understand. I know the tyranny of landlords. You have a moronic view. It's very elitist messaging. Messaging. Gays with Palestine. Yes, I support that as well. And now you're probably going to come back with some freaking ridiculous argument. Chickens for KFC. Wow. I didn't see that coming, did I? Seriously. Did you know that in Palestine, Hamas runs Palestine? And if you're gay in Hamas, then they execute. Wow. Oh my God, I didn't know that. What, like most countries in the Middle East? What about in Saudi Arabia? What do they do to you when you're gay in Saudi Arabia? But, oh, we're allies with... Oh, hold on. allies with Saudi Arabia. Oh, so do you support Saudi? Oh wow, God. Yeah, seriously, it's a backwards, fucking ridiculous region, and we made it that way. The colonial imperialist powers, led by landlords. Who's more British than a landlord? You have a lot of landlord voice that I can do. You're in Essex. I'm in Norfolk. I'm not even that far apart. You're far north. You're owning like acres of land. You've got acres of land, no execute. Yeah, seriously. So just because I'm against the murder of innocent children, you've got to be like, well, you're a hypocrite because the gays for Hamas means they're dire. It's just like, wow, well done. You're so smart. You're so smart. Well done. Oh my God, seriously. Jeez. This guy is smart. I just completely changed my worldview. Wow. Hamas kills gays? This is news to me. Wow. Maybe we have to support Israel, even though the Israels are just as homophobic. Israel armed and funded Hamas. Look it up. Benjamin Netanyahu did. There isn't even gay marriage in Israel. There isn't even gay marriage. That's how freaking homophobic they are, seriously. The one democracy in the Middle East. We need to be protected. We're the one fucking bollocks. Seriously. Stop taking HRT. I can take as much HRT as I want. I take HRT in my sleep. I take gallons. I take litres of it. I fucking drink it up. Or just stay out of it. How can I stay out of it when our government's shipping weapons to Israel? You're acting like we're some neutral third party, just like we prefer not to get involved. Sure, we're supplying all of these weapons of death, misery, and destruction, but why get involved? No, seriously. We pay our taxes. Those taxes go to bombing people's houses. Of course, we should have some say. It's like you're pretending like we don't even give money to. Of course we do. Of course we do. Actually, kind of valid. Yeah, it's actually kind of valid to destroy all these innocent people's homes because they are, quote unquote, human animals and need to be ethnically cleansed from the greater land of Israel. Yes. Find a padded room. My room's already padded because it's comfortable. You probably live in a brick shed. Anyway, what's the biggest Lego set you have? Bigger than your landlord's? I have the biggest Lego set is probably the Lego Eiffel Tower. I love your hair. You look awesome. Thank you. I meant you kind of valid. I support you now, Max. I had a bad opinion of you, Max Richard. I thought you were pro-genocide. But you have changed my mind. I am valid. Valid all the time. If you actually ask me stuff, just because I'm pink hair. Charlie Clark did say Israel are going to ethnically cleanse Palestine. Look what happened. I know he was right in that one specific instance. Although in a lot of other instances, he was very, very, very wrong. Like all the stuff that he said about abortion. And also how he'd force his 8-year-old daughter to carry her rapist's baby. He was given that hypothetical, just like, if your young child daughter was raped, would you make her get an abortion? She was like, no. She'd have to carry the rapist baby to term, and if she dies, so what? The baby should be freaking ridiculous. This is not the Stone Age, honestly. Yeah, that's why he was hated. As soon as Charlie Kirk died, like everyone started making fun of him, and other people like. First of all, like one half of politics started making fun of him, rightly so in my opinion, and the other half of politics started grifting on him, and that was so funny. No one actually cared about him, seriously. Obviously, Kamala over Trump, although I don't like Kamala. She's an evil corporate stooge and a coward, but obviously Trump's a freaking Fredophile, so obviously I'm not going to support him. Anyway, but yeah, so, yeah. I don't believe the abortion stuff either, that you're entitled to your opinion. Yes, seriously. It's like a woman's body, a woman's choice. Seriously. It's like, yes, actually, your one kidneys could save someone's life. Did you know that you have kidneys? There's this person who's dying. We need to take one of your kidneys. It's your body. That argument's not going to save you. They're dying. We need to snatch one of your kidneys. If you die, so what? We'll take another kidney. We'll take all of your organs. We can't let all these people die. Seriously, you could save 20 people. But you won't because you're evil. No, we'll harvest your organs, just like the Chinese Communist Party. As well, trans and gay rights and landlords too. Yes, and no. But we do love our progressive landlords, don't we? Landlords are important. Landlords are important. They are a common enemy to rally around. Landlords are important in that it gives the working class focus on who our real enemies are. That is the foe. They're like Sauron. Sauron! They're like Khan. They're like Genghis Khan. Sauron! What's the gayest cake from Greggs? I would say the pink jammy. I'm the gayest cake from Greggs. I've eaten so much Greggs that I'm technically Greggs. I'm cake. I'm Greggs. I love Greggs. Greggs is always welcome inside me. I'm just freaking donuts, cake, Mexican chicken baguettes, sausage rolls, jammy heart biscuits. Just freaking everything. I just fucking take it all. Take it. Have this meant for 1 million views? I'm never going to get 1 million views. Not with how much I attack landlords. I'm not trying to attack you, but how can you not see that being trans is horrible? How is it horrible? I'm now going to speak in a very submissive, very trad voice. It's horrible, but good heavens, I'm sorry, I didn't know that it was horrible. Please educate me. What in your worldview, what in your encyclopedic knowledge of the trans agenda makes being trans horrible? I should like very much to know. Please inform me. I will wait patiently for your response. Hurry the fuck up! Hurry up! I apologise. It's very unprofessional of me. I should still like to know. Who's worse, Erica Kirk or Candace Owens? Erica Kirk, she didn't care anything about her husband. Look at the statistics. What are the statistics? You're just saying, look at this generic thing that anyone could say. What if I said, oh, having blue eyes is horrible, and you say why? And I'm just like, look at the statistics. Having blue eyes is pretty horrible. You typed like 20 different things. No, you didn't. You just said, look at the statistics. You didn't say anything. Guys, am I freaking insane? Or are they just gaslighting me to my face? I'm being gaslit. I'm being gaslighted by this cabal of landlords. You have Mr. Gold, who is actually curious. I don't have Mr. Gold. You're going to make fun of me now, aren't you? As a landlord, I can afford such frivolous luxuries. I can afford to have a rather extensive collection of Lego. But you peasant, you mere minimum wage slave, cannot afford Mr. Gold. No, sir. I refuse to believe how you can possibly acquire such an exclusive item, because... No, I don't have Mr. Golds, because I'm working class. Working class people don't need Mr. Gold. Mr. Gold is only for the rich landlords. Rich landlords. Grown men still playing with action figures. I don't own any action figures. What you're talking out your arsehole, because you're an arsehole. Trend. Mr. Gold is a trend, but because I'm working class, I don't own Mr. Gold. I own Mr. Iron. I own Iron Man, because the tools of the working class are iron. I have an iron forge in my back garden. We build stuff. We build ships. We build the railway. We're the working class. We don't have gold. Gold is what landlords decorate their toilet with, like Trump. No. I am from England. Caswell, wear you a bracelet. Seriously, our dog, you're so sassy. Sassy. As a landlord, I refuse to take my shoes off before entering your home, because I own everything. Other people do strike me as rather amusing, because we landlords already own this entire country. Yes, indeed. When someone asks me to pay basic respect to them and dignify their home, I just laugh in their face and say, pish posh. I own this property. If I want to tear off your carpet, if I want to evict you and your entire family, I will do so. Nothing would make me happier. Nothing would make my day as a landlord. Landlords drink the blood of children. They do. We cannot abide these evil landlords stealing our blood and our medicine and our Lego. They must be stopped. They must be found and defeated. I'm going to give like the Emperor Palpatine speech. The remaining landlords shall be hunted down and defeated. The attack on my life has left me scarred and deformed. But I assure you, my resolve has never been stronger. In order to secure stability and continuing stability, the Republic will be reorganized into the vast galactic empire for a safe and secure society. Dun, 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 dun. Get rid of the landlords. The sister of Thomas Shelby. No, I'm the sister of Arthur Shelby, who is the other brother of Thomas Shelby, because I've watched Thomas Shelby. I look at him and I'm like, a strong, successful man owning a business, but he's a landlord. I spit at him. Fuck, I spit on my telly. Ah, shit, I just spit on my fucking TV. I really wish there was a landlord right there to catch the spit out of my mouth, but, yeah. Spit all on my fingernail. I got spit all on my TV. Shit, okay. I guess that TV was a landlord. I thought you said don't spit. Yeah, but you don't understand. I was talking about landlords, and it's different when you're talking about landlords, though. You admitted he is your brother. Yes, I did. I used to have a... Wait, let me say it in... Wait. A landlord is speaking. Please pay attention and due respect to your better. This is a landlord. This is a rich landlord, guys. From the country, no less. A British patriot. Let us listen to what they have to say. Okay, guys, so the landlord says, I used to possess the rare Baby Yoda in Lego Star Wars piece. I think it's still in the collection. It's very rare. As you know of me, I'm a landlord, by the way. I'm very much better than you. I own a lot of rare Lego collectibles. It's because I'm a landlord. And using my obscene wealth and power over people and I am able to acquire such rare and coveted Lego positions, which are infatuated by millions, but surely can only be afforded by my hand as a landlord. Evil landlords. I don't care about you or your baby Jabba, because you're landlords. Haktor and the landlord. We need to spit on that thing. The landlords, that is Mos Eisley. We need to get the out landlords drunk and then steal everything they have. Because what is stealing from a landlord? Stealing from a landlord is justice. If a thief takes your money and you take it back, does that make you also a thief? No, because a thief is a landlord in this instance, and we mean to fight the landlords. See, what drugs I don't burn off? I'm just going to get vomited out of my system. Face tattoos or fluorescent hair? Obviously, fluorescent hair. I would even never get tattoos on my face. Because anyone that has a tattoo on their face is a landlord. And they will be punished for their insolence. Everyone ready for a race round 2? You love it. Landlords make me sick. This amusement is bro, chill out. Landlords. Do you know how to remove nutshells and eat them? I'm not a nutcracker, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Casper. I think you're funny. I think landlords are funny. I think the entire existence of a landlord is antithetical to our species. The landlord is antithetical to the working class, to the ordinary people who build this country. It is antithetical to think of landlords. Andrew Tate loves me. No, Andrew Tate loves committing crimes, which is why he's an incel. He's in cell. He's in a cell. He's in jail. Because he's evil. I guess he was let out of prison, but you know, he was in prison in Romania because he was a freaking, I don't know, evil criminal. So, yeah. Landlord will get noise complaints. I don't care. I will turn up the noise. I will say I have sleep apnea and just snore. I will find where the landlord sleeps and I will just freaking snore so loudly next to them. They will never know peace ever again. Landlords are evil. What fucking time is it? Landlords are evil. By the way, still playing with Legos. I'm not a man like you, X1. I'm a landlord hater, a certified landlord hater. And Lego is an adult's model building toy. Not toy. Lego is not a toy. It's an art. My tenant always watches Eurovision and puts the volume to the max. Neighbours wanted me to evict him, but I'm a good guy. I let him stay. See, us landlords, we're actually quite tolerant, quite peaceful, quite, how you say, good-natured. We always want what's best for our fellow man. Therefore, I generously allow them to continue to reside within my castle. What else could I possibly have offered this individual? Yes, I'm a landlord. That's what you sound like, a landlord. Not pulling the wool over my eyes. Scum. Scum. That tenant should have been louder. Landlords are not a race. It is impossible to be racist against landlords because they're not a race. They're cockroaches. They're an annoying, blood-sucking vampire. Landlords are vampires. It's a fact. So I can ban ×1. Maybe I do. Maybe you can ban all the landlords. Landlords matter too. Landlords matter as much as shit on my shoe. I'm a good guy because I let you have a place to stay and you give me money. Exactly, that's what I mean. Let me read that again. Most landlords, you might view them as obscene and obsolescent creatures from a bygone era, but not me. I allow tenants to stay in peace, security, with 4 walls around them, a hot shower, a bath, a sofa, television, and Wi-Fi, all of the modern technological wonders. It is quite simply heaven that I provide for them, but they dare question me as a landlord. That is where I must draw a line in the sand, sir. I am your better. I am a landlord. Landlord. And I will not tolerate talk back from the masses. No. Here's Lego Trainlord. I do not have any Lego trains, so I cannot admit to being such. I do not love you. I don't love shit on my shoe. As soon as I kind of wipe off the shit on my shoe, I find a broom, I go to the broom, I wipe off the shit. It's not fair. My tenant has a newer phone, car, clothes than me. I'm so poor and unfortunate. You're also rich. What does your tenant do? They probably work full time. Your tenant is probably a scuba diver, risking their life every day, going on deep sea missions, repairing undersea cables and oil platforms. They're freaking dying. Have you ever heard of the Byford Dolphin incident? Diving is a dangerous job. A diver deserves to make 100 times what you make. They could die with every single step, but no, you just lie on your sofa, eating fudgy pops and complaining when the noise is too loud. You make me sick. You make my blood boil. 6-7. Apparently I lost Wi-Fi. It's the landlord's fault. If only I had a better Wi-Fi, I would not have lost my landlord. Every time y'all say 6-7, Santa Claus is coming on you. I shouldn't maybe have phrased it in that way. That could be misconstrued. Tis what it is. 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 I'm a destroyer of Lego Lords. I'm Pennywise, the dancing clown. Pennywise, meet Georgie. Georgie, meet Pennywise. Now we aren't strangers, are we? That's how Pennywise sounds. All landlords are Pennywise. Landlords. Am I saying that landlords are all evil clowns? Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. You got it on. They're landlords. Landlords are all evil, bloodthirsty clowns who will stop at nothing, kidnapping children. They're like Vladimir Putin. I need to go watch Lazy Town again. Yes, you clearly forgot that I was in it, Matthew. Not me, though. No, you are a clown. Your profile picture is clearly not that of a clown. That's just because you're sly like Pennywise. Pennywise didn't often present himself as a clown. Therefore, to avoid scrutiny and to more easily infiltrate the network of his victims, no, he has a disguise. You have your human skin disguise, which you throw over your lizard reptilian form. You have your clown makeup underneath. I won my fight. I'm a champion now. Yes. How many landlords did you punch in a draw? I hope it was a few, dozen, 100, a few dozen, thousand, a few million. I was going to make a joint 1 hour ago, but I've still not started. That's because I took all the joints from you. I took them. They're mine. If you were my tenant, I probably wouldn't even raise your rent. It's very wise of you. Second that you raise my rent, you would disappear. I would very discreetly, and in a way that could not be traced back to me, invite you over because I'd be suddenly experiencing a problem with my refrigerator. You would come to fix it as a dutiful landlord and because you're a good person. But then you would never be seen again. No pair of human eyes would ever set their sights on you again. And one day, there will be a worm in the ground which crawls into a plastic bag, and in that plastic bag will be a dismembered reptile claw from a landlord. I can't afford a house. Business! Is it okay to raise my tenants' rents? No, it's not. You saying stuff like that, expecting a shag? What? I gave my tenants the property after he paid for it by renting it long term. Was a cheap things upper. Plus he was a mate. That's good then, rent a hog. You're one of the good ones. But at the end of the day, landlords are snakes. Landlords eat twice a month. Every 2 weeks, they swallow one of their tenants whole. Then they slither back into their landlord holes. Only to come back in 2 weeks and pounce again. They're prejudice. They must be destroyed. The remaining landlords will be hunted down and defeated. How rude. I'm a landlord. You're scum. Scum, Dementus. Scum! You're scum. I cannot speak with a landlord because landlords are not people. They're not people like you or I. They're landlords. 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 Landlords do not contribute to society. They merely suck off their tenants like vampires, sucking all the blood, sweat and tears out of their poor, defenseless, working class tenants. Working class. They suck their blood. They steal their teeth, their eyes, their noses, and they craft new faces over their hideous, abominable reptilian forms. We hate them, precious. We hate them. They're landlords. You say you can't speak to landlords, but you love it when I comment, don't you? You know I'm a good person. You said that with the dead, monotone, emotional vapidness of a landlord. Landlords do not possess empathy. They do not possess emotions. They know not fear. They know not death. They know not cowardice. They only know greed. And that is why they are the most dangerous animal of all. First of all, the most evil animal is landlords. The second most evil animal is... No, the first most dangerous animal is humans. The second most dangerous animal is landlords. We're not trolls, we are orcs. Yes, landlords are orcs. I'm glad that you're finally saying it. You're finally admitting to what we have all known. I have 4 cats, and I eat them in my spare time. Sick. Sick. I don't charge cats rent. I just leave out poisoned milk for them. See these landlords? Animal abuse. Animal abuse, that is. You should feel ashamed. Do you not care? These feeble, innocent cats, and you're poisoning them with the milk of capitalism. You're feeding them, you're suckling them on capitalism, so they end up as little Margaret Thatcher cats. Cats that are Margaret Thatcher. I bet you raise your cats in a very auspicious and capitalist way. Your cats probably grow up in a like, I'm not having the working classes next to each other in the street, because that can only lead to touching, which is far beyond my acumen and class. Yes. Landlords are evil. It's a real woman. Yes. I know you've never seen a real woman, but this is what we look like. Most of us. All of us. Chained in his basement. Am I saying that all landlords have a bunch 4 cats, as they quite accurately stated, chained in their basement? Yes. Am I saying that landlords are going around loading cats into catapults and firing them into aquariums filled with piranhas? Yes. That is what I'm saying. These landlords, they care not for the lives of their cats, nor the lives of their human tenants. They only care about money. 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 I am currently not chained in a landlord's basement. I cannot be bought by the blood money offered by a landlord. If a landlord offers to be my daddy, I have to humbly reject them. No. I do not care if they are poor. I will take up a working class daddy who will not necessarily spoil me as much as a landlord would, because they do not have money because they're working class. But they will surely spoil me in other ways a landlord never could. Because a landlord are feeble, they're weak, they're deformed, they have the rot present on landlords. It's like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Satan's signature is present on the face of every landlord. Looking for a landlord girlfriend. Must be landlord too. Jeez. Makes me sick how landlords can just beg for girlfriends online. Jeez. Jesus. Make such false and hideous malfeasant advertisements. It's evil. They're evil. Why eat beef still? Because landlords are evil. Landlords are evil, guys. Landlords are very evil. 2 landlords procreating is crazy. 2 landlords procreating would produce a weasel, would produce a man-bear pig. Half man, half bear, and half pig. When 2 landlords interact, as in they produce man, bear, pig. Half man, half bear, and half pig. It's man, bear, pig. That's where man, bear, pig comes from. I bet you don't even know how old I am. I think I'm like 80. You're 80? Wow. Landlords are as old as time. Landlords have been renting out properties since the fall of Constantinople. Constantinople fell, and landlords were making a killing out of renting it to the Ottomans because they're landlords. I'm 19. Why do you have a very old picture on your profile? Why do you have that? Or is that your granddad? Do not try to fool me. You are 80. You are 80. I can see into your phone. I can see your feeble, old fingers tapping away. It is impossible to be a 19-year-old rich landlord. My Uncle Brian died. You killed your Uncle Brian. You heard it here first. They're a murderer. They seized their Uncle Brian in the dead of night and they drank their life spirit. They drank every single drop of their blood. They killed their dear beloved Uncle Brian, who was 80, and killed them forever. They will never be seen again. And what's worse, they cannibalized them. They took over their social media. Now they prey on more Uncle Brians. When will it end? I will tell you when this will end. When we abolish the class of landlords, just like how we will abolish the aristocracy. Jewish transsexual, question mark? No, I'm not Jewish and I'm not transsexual. There's a difference between trans and transsexual. Look it up. Brian Clapston Morrison's. Can you say RIP with me? I will not say RIP with you because you are a landlord and not worthy of human respect or emotion. But your Uncle Brian, considering that he was not a landlord and therefore scum, I would therefore see Brian wasn't a landlord. I will pay my due respect to Brian. No, I dominate. Uncle Brian is resting in heaven. The landlords, however, must be ever, forever cursed to the accursed plane of hell where they belong, because they're landlords. It's a very long face, El Doggerville. Thank you. See, there's no reason we need to fight. Yes, there is. It's called class consciousness. It's called class struggle. Just because I'm a landlord, I disagree. I need to fight with you every single second of every single day, of every single minute of every single hour, of every single nanosecond of every single month, of every single month of every single year, of every single year of every single decade, of every single decade of every single century, of every single century of every single millennia, of every single century of every eon, as any eon as any Jurassic Park, Jurassic Age, Jurassic Fig, I will fight you. We have been at war with landlords for our entire evolution. Why should we stop now? Why should we stop? Just when the landlords were on the verge of defeat, we were stabbed in the back from finishing them off by New Labour. New Labour killed us and we're opposition to the landlords. Do you not get mad when I talk about Lego? So what's the oldest Lego set you have? I don't have old Lego sets because I cannot afford them because I'm not a rich landlord. But the oldest Lego set I have is Lego Hogwarts Castle. Because of your impotence towards my kind, I'm putting up your rent by 50%. These landlords, they will be the death of us all. These landlords shall be the death of us all. They will kill us. Beware, be on your guard against landlords. Please, heed my warning. Heed my warning or be destroyed. The landlords are going to take you. Are you the daughter of Elon Musk? Yes, I am. My father disowned me, so I go on the internet, trying to convince everyone against billionaires. Elon Musk is a cuck, and also a troll, who was very chatty with Jeffrey Epstein. Look at the Epstein files. Elon Musk was in them. Who else was in them? Bill Gates, Stephen Hawking, Donald Trump, P. Diddy, and others. Need you more proof that landlords are evil? Landlords are evil, and they must be destroyed. The remaining landlords will be hunted down and defeated with dogs and a big pit of lava to throw them all in. We need to awaken to the dangerous nature of the landlord. The landlord cannot be trusted. They're feeble brains. They know only money and also being disgusting. But as decent working class folk, we must forever be on our guard against landlords, trying to infiltrate our throats with their landlord bubbles of despair. Landlords are responsible for burps. And also not making good bras. These bras are shit. Fucking hate these bras. Made by landlords. Look how shit this bra is. It's a freaking shit bra, honestly. Ow. Fucking landlord's fault. Landlords are the reason why we can't have nice things. Like bras. And decently combed wigs. Decently combed? Combed. Landlords are trying to take our speech away from us by infiltrating our brains and polluting our minds with their capitalist apparel, their propaganda, but it will not work. What's your favourite pet? My pet dog. My second favourite pet is my pet red-tailed boa constrictor. I hurt my Achilles tendon somehow. That's because your Achilles. You took a bow and arrow to your Achilles tendon, and now it is bleeding the bleed of bleed. You must heal your Achilles tendon by curing it with uranium. Uranium ore is worth more than gold. Blah 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 blah. Fallout. You should watch Fallout. Fallout is good. Monetize your channel, little beauty. I cannot monetize my channel. I cannot make any money. I make no money from my channel. I make no money because I'm not a landlord. Marry me, Mark. Please take me as long as you're not a landlord. If you're not a landlord, then you can have me. I'm working class. What the fuck is wrong with my shirt? Jesus Christ. It looked like my shirt had wrinkles on it. But, you know, it's fine. How you doing? How you doing? Oh. Mark is a landlord. No, Mark isn't a landlord. Shut up. No, they're not. Mark, how could you betray me? You stabbed me in the back. The landlord probably sneaked into my home and injured my Achilles tendon while I was asleep. The landlord do everything bad in the world. When you got a paper cut when you were 2 years old, that was a landlord. When a dog shit on your doorstep, that was a landlord shit. When the landlord evicted you from your house, that was the landlord. When a seagull came and stole your ice cream, that was a landlord. They can transform into hideous demons of the sky. They're dangerous. They need to be hunted down and defeated. But I live in a flat. You live in a flat controlled by a landlord. Oh my god, I'm gonna fart. Give me a sec. Fuck, I'm gonna fart. Give me a sec. No, I can't fart. But anyway. Landlords make you gassy. Landlords make it so that your large intestine swells. Larger and larger with gas until it explodes in a flatulent display of fatty acids, which is what farts are. Only landlords are farts. Landlords are real farts and they cause farts. God, you're so perfect. Landlords are evil. If landlords need advice, they can come to my landlord meeting, but it's not a landlord meeting, is it? Landlords walk in the door and there is but a false floor. They walk in, content in their landlordness, only to fall through the trapdoor into a pack of piranhas who go, there's nothing better than a dead landlord. I will leave only their bones as I consume their flesh, their fat, their blubber, their brain, their muscle, their blood. I will eat their landlords down to their very tibia, their fibula, their ribcage, their coccyx, their pelvis, their skulls. Landlords are the reason that I can't afford plastic surgery. See, I want my face to look like this, but landlords take all my money, so I can't do that. If this channel was monetized, I would have massive lips. It would just be me and massive lips. I've had lip filler, but I can't afford lip filler because it's expensive. Wouldn't I look better with massive lips? Would I not? You would, of course. Anyone would, seriously. It'd be like that, but no. Landlords. Landlords are the reason that I'm not demonetized. That I'm demonetized. Landlords are the reason I make bad money. I don't make money. I make no money. He would like to punish a landlord. Landlords need to be thrown into a volcano. Monetize. I want to send you money. At least your pets. I don't want... Yeah. You need to support my pets because my landlords won't. Landlords are evil. I have German family. I can't speak Dutch in German. Yeah, Casper. These issues are cigarettes. Yes, TM. What did you think I was? I must now go. There are many landlords for me to kill. I'm like Van Helsing. I leave at night. I'm like Batman. To slay landlords in their beds, in their homes, in their fireplaces. What the fuck are you? I'm Batman. I'll send you £20. I'm not in need of money. Please. Do not shower me with gifts. The biggest gift you can give me is a landlord's head. Hey, Emma. You can't catch me 19 fast. A 19-year-old lizard is still a lizard. It doesn't matter how fast you are. Send me £20. I don't have money. I wish I could, but I don't have money. I wish I could send you money, but I don't have money. You deserve to be looked after. Thank you, D. Christie again. Thank you. I wish I could be. But landlords, they took the money that should have gone to my lip filler and they injected it into their evil housing developments of despair, whereas I would have injected it into my lips. It's evil. How much they get away with it all the time. Sort yourself out. How about you do that, Andy? Andrew? Prince Andrew? Arsehole. Yes, it is artisan. It's a very slim dating pool. No landlord would ever date another landlord because they're evil people who see everyone as the enemy and no one as a friend. Landlords cannot procreate. If landlords were to procreate, they would produce a black hole that would swallow us all in kind. But yes, I know L-Dog. I wish you were monetized. If my channel was monetized, you'd be monetized. I don't have any money. When I make money though, I will monetize you. Now I must be gone, for we have approached 3 hours of continuous streaming. It has been fun, but I hope I have taught you much about the necessity of boiling landlords before you eat them. You cannot properly eat a landlord unless it is boiled. No, you cannot. Do you have a deck gecko? No, I have 4 snakes to help me against landlords. Hello, it is me. These lips need to be bigger, but they're not bigger. Do you know why? It's because of landlords. Landlords. Wouldn't the lips look nice if they were bigger? But I can't afford it because they're fucking landlords. So this is how they are. And this is how they should be. This is how they should be. And I blame landlords. Landlords are evil. Anyway, landlords are evil. And You need to beware tonight, because the landlord's going to come into your bed tonight and kill you. That is going to happen. So you need to make sure that you have a knife under your pillow or something to defend yourself against the landlord menace. Stop that red menace. But landlords. Do you play landlord? I hate landlords. Small and wrinkled. I know. Thanks to the landlords. Never gonna get a landlord girlfriend. Because your landlord girlfriend would want lip filler, but you wouldn't give her any lip filler because you'd save all that money and invest it into more houses to own and people's lives to ruin, wouldn't you? You make me sick. Anywho, I need to go to bed. WTF is wrong with you? I could ask you the same question, Matt, which is a girl's name. Matt is short for Matilda. Gay. Anyway, I'm going to go to bed, so... But yeah. Remember what I said about landlords, though. Remember what I said. And yeah, make sure to, whenever necessary. Cool. Bye, guys. And never trust a landlord. Never trust them. Be round for rent tomorrow. You can have the rent after I'm done wiping my fat ass with it. Okay. Yeah, you can get paid. Let me just pull this tenner